Okay. Time to carry on with this. Fuck is my mouse? There it is. So I caught back up to this day, at the very least. I don't remember what I did last time, but yeah. Fuck yeah. Let me see.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned.
No, I don't want to do that. What can I do with this?
The fan stands still.
Oh, okay. Can I discern what happened here
The
yet?
window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in. What do you mean? Assess the damage.
The fuck, man? I can't get anything that's like... Oh, hang on. Take that. Can I see if that lady's back?
The door is closed.
Knock again.
Still nothing. You should punch a fucking hole in it.
Punch a
You slam
fucking
your
hole
fist
in it.
into the vinyl. It does not produce.
Damn it. Why am I so weak? But yeah, this is basically where I got myself killed, was talking to those people in the corner. I don't know how I managed. Like, it was so hard to like prevent. It was such a difficult scenario that I was in. Let's see.
Let me handle this.
The woman says to the crowd in the mess hall.
Detective disorientated. Are you still wondering where you are? This is Martinez, in case you've forgotten. I advise you not to overstay your welcome.
You lied to me. You're not a gardener.
That's right. I am not a gardener. I'm a legal counselor for the Dock Workers Union. So let's get to it. You're looking for Titus Hardy? You think he has information that will help you? Maybe he does. That's Titus. Talk to him, but know this. I'll be keeping an eye on you. No strong arming, nothing official. The District of Martinez does not recognize your authority to make arrests.
Too bad.
It doesn't matter if you recognize our authority. We will make an arrest if we have to.
She says nothing. Her glare speaks for her. How is that sign cleanup going? Huh? Fuck the police and all that. She said she would clean it.
What if I want to talk to you, not Titus?
What you want is of no significance, officer. Don't test your authority. In Martinez, you are no one.
I have a gun.
I saw what you were thinking.
Hang on, I need to
You
shut the
want to say,
window. It's
what
cold.
are you going to do to me? Don't. Just because it's in your head doesn't mean you have to say it. You will not lose out on anything good by not saying it.
Guess you're not a winner after all.
She shrugs, almost no reaction. It's in there. She's just stonewalling.
The obscene sign. This is not winner attitude, citizen.
I have heard about your medical condition. People talk, and I have no patience for it.
You saved this time. Well, I mean, I loaded from here, so yeah.
A cheap deflection, but brutal. This did not have the effect you desired, but it did something.
What's your role in all this?
Like I already told you, I'm a legal counselor. Do you have hearing problems?
I don't care about you. What's he want?
Morning. Looks like we can get to work at once. The union must have turned up. They look rowdy.
Yeah,
One more
I already
thing
know.
before we do.
Okay.
We don't have to talk to them immediately. We can walk right past them, continue with our business.
No, I want to talk with them now.
purposefully
Oh.
concentrate on something else first.
Oh, maybe I will.
Yeah, streetwise. Zoom right past. Do it on your own terms.
Yeah.
They think they own the place. Anyway, I leave that choice to you. Whatever you decide is fine.
I'm gonna listen to my authority. Let's see. So I need to do stuff. I have a lot of quests. Find speed and sniff it. That's a pretty important one. Let's see what's going on with the body. Who the fuck is that? Oh, that's the lady! Can I click on her? No.
The kid doesn't even...
Okay.
The girl is it.
Okay, let's see the body then.
The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants.
Okay, so I can't make any like other attempts on that. Can I open this yet? Because I remember something being mentioned
An
about this.
inconspicuous pile of the roofing material. Eternite.
Never mind. Can't reach that, can I? Hello, Andy. I guess I need to go discover what's going on with the, it's like a drug dealer or something. What's this guy doing here?
Looking for something, Rond? Come to tell me to fuck off again?
You're a lorry man, right? What's your stance on drugs? 35% off on gifted subs. Does that mean I get 35% less? I'm gonna save so much.
Drugs? They're shit, man. I don't let anything pollute my body.
Really? Also, I need to move my camera. Should I go here?
You know where that shit comes from?
Get 100% less. Yeah,
Ça
true.
Ilmara. They take the money from our local junkies here and then use it to outcompete us
Guess that's
in the
0%.
manufacturing sector.
You could also say I'm getting 100% more than I usually do.
They know they can't beat us in a fair fight, so they have to get us to weaken ourselves somehow. It's racial sabotage, racial economic sabotage.
There's your in. Take his side in this particular fight.
They make alcohol in Ilmara too. I was told they do, so I take it you're not smuggling drugs. I agree, it's our responsibility to keep this poison off the streets of Revachol, right?
He eyes you warily, unsure how to respond. This goes on for about 2 seconds. Damn, it didn't work.
Damn.
You should have signaled you're a nationalist before.
I don't know shit. And if I did, I wouldn't tell you.
Then what are you doing still hanging around here for? Most other sure.
What do you think? I can't leave the lorry unguarded. Stuff's been getting looted lately. It's those little kids sneaking around at night. If they touch my stuff, the bosses will be on my ass like ass cancer.
Is that a thing? That's at tier 3 is only like £100. I say you should go for it.
There was a bunch of spilled boxes in the back of a big lorry nearby.
I did see one lorry with the doors open on my way here. Do you know what
Yeah,
happened?
I knew that guy. He was an honest driver.
Probably his biggest fan. Yeah, yeah.
We were having a good debate about genetics at the Wheeling in Rags when some kid boys
Find the
smashed
multi-million
his
streamers
damn near
and give them
everything.
100. Right.
That's his fucking job
They
already.
do need it more. Yeah. Yes, Death Stranding 2 the safe for. Man, why did you have to bring that up?
Since you
I
left,
really want to play
I
Death
haven't had anyone
Stranding.
to talk to.
I watched the trailer again last night because I was like, I fucking want to play this so bad. Bad for him,
It's
I
a
guess.
fucking travesty is what it is.
Just get it. If it's not that, if it's not you, then who's running drugs through Terminal B?
Isn't it obvious? Fucking Sealand. That beady-eyed Samaran. His little side business is a scam. I wouldn't be surprised if he was peddling drugs as well.
Who that?
He's a Samaran guy who likes to pretend he's some kind of businessman. Really, he's just selling his employer stuff. Stuff he stole after he broke the seals on his Humanox lorry.
Where do I find him?
Just follow the smell. It smells like apricot and oil when you're nearby.
Yes, yes. Where is he?
Looks like I offended your partner there. Too bad. Sea lane's usually a little bit south of here, near the canal.
Okay.
You can't miss him. Just watch yourselves. His tribe are
Yeah,
natural
I managed to
riders.
get I've been playing with a PS3 emulator lately. I managed to get one working, but fuck me, it's so hard to configure to get... Like, some games still aren't quite ready to play yet, but...
I wouldn't be so sure, buddy.
I wanted to do
Never
Uncharted.
heard what
I wanted to do
Sea
the
Lane
original
is
Uncharted so bad.
Guess so.
I just need to keep trying for now. What did you manage to play? I got Little Big Planet working. And I fucking loved Little Big Planet. Like, that game's so good. I also got the original Demon Souls. Not the remaster. The actual fucking Demon Souls works. So that's going to be interesting if I can get that. If it, as long as it supposedly works fine, but yeah.
Still here, stuck in this damn jam, my man. What's up?
Seem like a man who knows about drugs.
Ah, man. Me and
Illegal
narcotics
means?
go way back.
There's no other way to play
Had
the
some good times
original.
surfing the psychic waves of
Sony
my own
will find you.
consciousness, you know?
Fucking bring it. Bunch of assholes, anyways.
But those days are behind me. There are other addictions in my life now. Why the inquiry, my man?
I bet they're gonna do what they did with the fucking. Remember when they released the PlayStation Classic, and it was a little fucking Raspberry Pi in a fake PlayStation box, and it just had like 20 games in it. I bet they're gonna do that with the PS3.
Just be straight with him.
Your representatives check your inbox. Oh fuck! Damn, you got me. Do you finance those other addictions with drug trafficking? I need to get high, and I'm looking for a dealer.
Hey, man, that's serious criminal talk. Are you trying to pull some sort of an entrapment thing on me?
What? No, of course not.
Then what's your deal here?
I just told him.
So much for subtlety.
Oh.
Better get straight to the point.
Let me be straight with you. I'm trying to figure out who's smuggling drugs out of Terminal
We
B.
have a credible lead, sir. Someone on this roundabout is waiting for a bulk shipment from the harbor to load it on their lorry and drive it to Jamrock.
Not me, man. No way.
But yeah, I also want
I
to
don't
try
want any
Infamous as well.
Shit's bad
Like, I
enough
fucking
anyway.
miss Infamous, man.
This jam's got folks up in arms.
That
and
game
I'm
was
afraid it
so
could report a
good.
conflagration.
Why are you still? Who do you think could be conducting the drug
Look,
trade?
man, I try to stay away from the criminal underbelly of Revachol. I'm a guest here. You really need to find another man to probe with those questions.
It's not a lie. It's something else. Impossible to say what at this point. But there's something in him. Some trepidation.
Okay, that's all for now. Goodbye. Is it somewhere south by the canal, which is like this way? If I can squeeze through this lamppost. Wait, what? There was a button. Oh yeah, if you hold right click, that was it. Ooh, I don't remember seeing this here. Oh wait, yes I do.
Keep coming back. That's good, officer. Keep browsing those clothes. Keep saving that economy.
Find something worth salvaging from that pile of rags.
No good.
What?
All you can come up with are some treated wool pants. You can tell they're too tight around your thighs and too loose around the waist.
Did I just get damaged because I'm fat?
No luck? Why not take another look, officer? Keep supporting the economy.
You're in the big leagues, yeah. I've got their eyes on me now.
You see a Samaran street vendor surrounded by a motley assemblage of goods. When he realizes you're looking at him, his face breaks into a wide, welcoming grin. The name Silane is embroidered over his breast pocket.
Access to the secret What do you mean? I'm getting early access to Concord 2.
Happy shopping, officer. Everything's cool here.
What's so cool?
Everything's cool. The goods are cool. The customers are cool. The place is cool. And
To
one
take
more
down instead
thing,
of breaking the
officer,
internet. Yeah.
From out on the bay, a cool wind gathers. It sweeps into the city,
Oh man.
tugging at the textiles.
I wish I could have
hanging
tried the
around
game.
stand.
They were
Some
charging
distance
for that though,
away,
weren't they? There was like
the
a
sound
full
of a tin
price.
can clattering across the street can be heard.
you're very cool. Bang, 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 bang.
You think I'm cool?
Oh, yes.
Hey, you
You
pants
got
just to look at
fired.
the loading screen.
That's
Well, they don't.
enough
It
time.
can't be bought anymore.
You
I
know
saw
what
like
you
loads of
like.
people got it refunded. Concord. Yeah, it's completely off the store.
You like premium menswear. Look around and browse. Everything looks cool on a guy like you. Take your time.
He is right. His first game where he'd be credited was Concord. Wait, really?
Don't be distracted by the flattery and funny man act. Questions.
Persuade him to give you money.
No need to dress this one up. Just tell him what you want.
First playthrough. Yeah, it's my first time. You, I want your money now.
Oh, okay. But why, officer?
Because I'm corrupt. I don't really remember how this works, though. Being corrupt, I mean.
Ah, yes. Lots of cops are.
It's one of those lead developer made up jobs. Yeah, alright then.
Are you trying to ask for a bribe? If so, you're not doing it.
Sorry, detective.
So Siling, what's your stance on drugs?
Drugs? I don't go in for that, officer. Drugs ruin lives.
That's not what I heard.
Unless you're into drugs, of course. In which case, drugs are excellent.
I'm
Tasty drugs.
I'm super into drugs.
That's very cool. A lot of the coolest detectives do drugs. Sadly, I don't have any drugs on sale. Or at my home, or on my person.
But it's in your lorry. We're looking for a lorry driver who's transporting drugs out of the harbour. He or she is in this traffic jam.
That's even cooler. You investigating that and all. But I am not a lorry driver. I'm just a street vendor. I don't know anything about that.
But you are a lorry man. Another driver has identified you and your lorry.
Who said that? It's the fat racist, right? I bet it's him. He has an agenda against me because I'm an immigrant who works harder than he does. He's a hater.
So you admit you're a lorry driver?
No, I just said I work harder and he's an asshole. I'm
Realizing you can't get out of it. Smart man.
okay. Maybe I'm a lorry driver too. A little. But that's not the most important thing about me. That's my day job. This is my dream.
So you forgot to tell me?
Exactly. It's such a small part of my life. It's in the rear view mirror now. I'm climbing out of that hole with ingenuity.
Stop squirming. What do you know about the drug operation at the harbour?
I told you. I'm not a dumb guy. I don't get involved with that crowd.
And what crowd is that?
Crowd. You know, the drug crowd.
He doesn't want to talk about them. He's afraid.
Well, I just have to make him more afraid of me, right? You're wasting my time. Tell me who the fuck is transporting drugs here.
Please. There's bad people doing bad things here. That's all I know. Please, don't get me into this mess. I spent 15 years working my way up.
If you don't want to get into this mess, you have to give us a reason to move on.
It's a she, okay?
Okay, there we go.
Other drivers call her the lady.
Is it the lady in
You're
the?
better off staying away
I
from her.
just always want to blame
The
that
way they
lady
talk about her,
in the fucking
she's no lady.
whatever the place is called, the hotel.
Interesting. Could this driver be connected to the Hardy Boys?
Oh, right. There is also that that fucked up lady down below. Is the lady is the lady driver the old woman back there, dazed out, strange?
I don't know. Maybe. If she is, I haven't gone near her. I don't get involved. I told you.
It could be. She was strange.
Who are the other drivers who talk?
All of them. I don't know. I told you all I know. Are we cool now? I really want us to be cool.
This guy just wants to be
Who
cool.
exactly is talking about this lady driver of yours? The racist or the other one with the tattoos?
All of them. Even the ones who've left. I don't hang out with them. I don't remember who has tattoos.
Could you be associated with the Hardy
I
Boys?
don't know. I'm not local.
God.
I don't know anything about that.
Fine, we're cool.
All right. I scored. Let's cap this off with a purchase. You can walk away from here with funky sunglasses, detective. Both of you. You deserve it.
Okay, can I get some money?
No need to dress this one up. Just tell him what you want.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. It was just the only thing I could come up with in my head to ask you. I need to get money somehow.
Ah, yes. Money is very important.
Are you trying to ask for
Oh,
a
for
job?
God's sakes,
Sorry,
whatever.
detective.
Alright. Let's go speak to that lady at the, I can't remember how to get there, actually. Where was it? It was somewhere. Should probably... Let's go speak to... Where the fuck was she? I remember that it was like... There was more trucks, so probably if I just follow the road. I think it was here to the right. What is this path? Holy shit. There we go.
The woman still has her eyes fixed on the photograph in her hands.
Snap your
the
fingers in front of her
background,
face.
The radio plays.
If you want her attention, you may need to be more forceful.
Snap your fingers twice.
Where am I? Who are you?
The smile on her face has disappeared, replaced by the wary aspect of a cornered beast.
I was actually hoping you could tell me that.
Never mind. I remember now. I'm still stuck in that traffic jam in the 50s.
Wait, what's so bad about the 50s?
The men have small jaws and everything is made out of plastic. Why do you need plastic when you can make the walls out of amber?
When else would you be then?
Back in Mecca, during the time of the revolution, the sidewalks and cafes are filled with young people. I was on my way to see a new Goyadero picture starring Gabriel Buendero. Until you came along, that is.
What? How did I... sorry to interrupt your dreaming, ma'am.
I wasn't dreaming. I was there, Loman. It was early spring, and the man behind the black sun had just come out. The posters were 20 meters tall. Everything was golden. While
Okay.
you, people, were tearing each other apart over your petty little revolution.
I have no idea who
Left
my people are,
was a
so...
golden age.
Who's Gabriel Buenguero?
This is Gabriel Buendero.
Shows you a photograph.
A strikingly handsome man looks straight at you, his head crowned with a wide brim hat. His hair is dark as an oil slick, and his jaw the most perfectly chiseled thing you've ever seen.
Is it that Chad face?
This man's got a hold on her. Even 50 years later, you can feel it.
He was the biggest star of his day. Girls used to faint in the aisles of cinema whenever he came on the screen. And schoolboys used to memorize all of his lines.
So I take it you were in Mask when you were young?
Someone was.
Yeah. Someone? Are these not your memories?
They are someone's memories, Woody.
What?
What difference does it make if it's me or not?
What?
They're beautiful. That is all that matters. Beautiful.
So you are dreaming.
And they will win. They're coming for this, you know? All of this.
She seems to derive some bitter pleasure from this strange thought, as if the past will one day wipe the present away, like a tidal wave approaching.
There's some other
Why
questions.
not, Khalifa? It's not like I have anything better to do in this hellhole.
You seem like a woman who knows a thing or two about drugs.
What do I need drugs for, Lowman? What I see, what I feel. The great adversary. No drugs can compare.
The adversary?
Yes. There is a protagonista and an adversario. I am on the side of the adversary. There's no coming back from that hole.
What?
I don't like the sound of any of that. Sounds like a horrible drug. The worst one of them all.
Where can I get my hands on an experience like that?
If you don't know,
What? I wanted to ask if you'd be interested in smuggling some
why would I
drugs.
want to do that?
For commerce, the lifeblood of the Isolers, for the glory of the World Republic, liberation of the spirit and body. I don't know, the thrill of criminal lifestyle.
No, man. What in the name of God are you talking about?
Okay, let me put it another way. Are you smuggling drugs through Terminal B?
Maybe. Probably not. Makes no difference to me either way.
How can you not know what you're holding in your own
Just
lorry?
this month, I made half a dozen trips from Saramiriza to Grat on the U41A. What do you think they take from Saramiriza to Grat?
Drugs!
No.
Oh.
Loman, diamonds.
Oh.
Damn this. Make her answer.
You better start complying. I didn't ask you about diamonds. I don't care about that. If you had to guess, who do you think is smuggling? I'll say you better start complying.
I will never make fun of a real lawman, Harifia.
Who with her?
Ma'am, you're not responsible for what the client puts in your lorry, as long as the seals are not opened. We officers know that.
Lay off her.
Lay off. But who do you think is smuggling drugs around here?
Easy. He's the skinny man who thinks he's a poet. Never trust a poet. Also, he's the only one I can see from here.
Okay, if you're not involved in the drug trafficking, then why are you still waiting
Where do
here?
you want me to go? This isn't so bad. I can listen to music, or the seagulls. Look at all the colors and the features of this world. It's a good palate cleanser, this jamboree. Or I can just relax and let my mind carry me back where it will, to the Great Plains.
I think we're done here, no?
Okay, whatever.
Yes, go. Enough jamboree. I need to get back to Mesky.
It still says to find the lady driver. I don't care about that. It might not be her. Still, it must be the lady in the hotel at this point. Let's speak to this guy.
Nice aggression with the native. Don't let the chief fool you next time. You don't need to be that up in his face. Leave yourself space to move.
Okay.
Not bad advice, actually. This might do the trick.
Really?
Let's talk about our right to work.
I want to get into the harbor too.
Have fun. Union shits are on full strike. Don't think they're going to let you through the gates. I'm trying to meet their fat boss.
I'm interviewing people about the murder that took place here behind the hostel cafeteria there.
I know nothing about a murder.
Okay.
The mention of a killing sends a barely noticeable shiver of tenseness through him. Interesting.
Why so tense?
What are you talking about? I'm not tense.
Yes, he's tense. And dangerous. Somewhere below it all.
Right to work!
Oh, for God's sakes, with this again.
It's shameful. Cops doing nothing. We should bring backup and open up the gates for us. Blockading gainful employment for workers is a crime.
Sure, why not?
Why not? I see numerous reasons to take a side in this local matter.
Yeah, you just don't know what you're talking about.
Let us work!
I need you to be my champion against Jean-Luc up there.
No, I'm not a fighter. I'm a worker.
You're a pussy. God damn it. gonna save just in case. I'm gonna go see what this punk's all made of. Oh wait, what about this guy? Is he the poet? He looks
I
like
guess
a
getting
poet.
past the man ain't that simple after all. So, what now?
The manager didn't think go so well for me. Could you help me with that somehow?
Sorry. Busy surveying the situation. I'm sure you'll figure something out. You guys have all sorts of gadgets these days. Wiretapping, telescopic batons, futuristic circuit bending to infiltrate harbor machinery. Maybe
Future
you could even
what?
knock that Kowalson crane over using some remote controls.
Now see, that sounds like a clue.
Or calling in tactical air support. You
What?
guys have air support, right?
We have air support? Why didn't you tell me?
Because we don't. We don't have air support or any of those other things.
Well, that's some bullshit.
I get it. Hush hush about the secret technology.
Something changes in his disposition. A merciful smile in the corner of his eye.
All right, I may have some advice for you on how to deal with Jean-Luc there, out of solidarity to the RCM. It's low in technology, however.
Yes.
First, don't fight him.
Oh,
Obviously.
well, I already tried that.
Second, get him to share his theory by being subordinate. Admit your lack of expertise. Basically grovel. That's how I do it. You're welcome.
Alright, let's see what we can do. I didn't want to grovel, but I guess it's probably not a bad shout. Where's this crane they're talking about? Alright, whatever. Let's fucking show him what's what.
Your race descent has only worsened since I last saw you. You have really let yourself go.
Why is that 42% chance? Because look how big he is. Yeah, but my point being, like, I feel like 42 is too high. that's my sorry. I'm leaning against the fact that, like, I feel like I've got a really good chance. Alright, we'll try again. I've tried this before. I'll give it another shot. Fuck it. Fuck. Time to save scum checks. I just wanted to see.
It has happened again. The Titan has your fist locked in his hand, and he's twisting it.
Another fit of criminal rage. Who are you, in your own words?
Help.
Your fist cracks in his hand like a ripe apple. Pain shoots up into your brain as he's twisting it more and more.
The words to the song have changed.
Oh.
Say, I am a violent drunk.
It's hardly an insult. I mean, I am a violent drunk.
Good.
Yeah.
Now go before you enter cardiac arrest.
Okay, so let's try and do what they suggested. Subscribe to his advanced race theory.
Ask what kind of race.
That 42% works.
Classification is called to this stuff.
I am new to this world. Help me understand its races. I need to know what kind of different races are there.
Do you?
Whisper, this is for the thing.
The lieutenant looks toward the harbor's electronic door, and then, to you, he lets out an audible sigh.
You are obviously a liberal, Sayonite. A polyculturalist. I can see it from your love of microtechnology.
Become racist.
Sartorial choices.
It gets the job done at this point.
Do not deny your friend the truth you have denied yourself. There are 3 categories of race.
Categories?
The heroic races, Tibe, the servile races, and the vile CF race cauldron of pederasty. Which one do you need education on?
I guess any of them really, type A.
Those are the Simones, the Areopagite, and
Man, he really is racist, huh? This is like some fucking Aryan race shit.
The Maun are riddled with eczema to the point where they find it impossible to smile. They are all lactose intolerant, a common result of inbreeding. receding genetic pool has led the Mound on reprehensible street parades. In Mound cities like Stadskanal and Vredefort, wearing wooden clogs on their feet, little green tassels on their hats.
Okay, got it. Who are type A then in your view?
Vespertines and Messenians of Vesper and Messina, the ancient Meteorans of Meteo by the golden Pisantic Sea, the Suren of Sur-la-Clé, and even the North Königsteiners, all have type A race propensities.
Okay.
The other large mondial civilization, the Mesk, are too yellow and oleaginous to count as a heroic race. True, they are violent and expansionist, but they have a glandular problem. Overproduction of sebum.
Of what?
Sebum is leaking into their brains, making them listen to El Mariachi music and eat toxic minced meat based food, which in turn only produces more sebum.
What am I listening to? Oh my god. And I want the 70s and Arab pagans in this.
As proven by the Mound Mask, Occidental type A is in retrograde. The Seminese and the Areopagite are on the ascent.
Was this like a fucking video game? I mean, I suppose it is, but... Continue receiving wisdom? What's the difference between Seminese and Areopagite?
The Areopagites are
Pagite,
sleek,
even.
long-headed. The Seminese are powerful, mesomorphic. The former is an immutable progenitor, unchanged since the Super Isola of Pericarnassus. Ancient brains rest in their slender skulls. The latter is perfected in adapting. Together they form the Semeno-Areopagite or Simeopagite superrace. That is all. There are no more type A races in the world.
Okay.
Nature was not capable of more.
Type B?
Type B are the unheroic races.
He's gonna call me.
Amorphous non-competitors of the great race. The Koikos and the Vacholier, they are mud-colored people.
Right, the mud-colored people.
To an untrained eye, the Koiko appear white and pinkish, like a ham sandwich. But look into their eyes and you will see. They are of an distinct muddy color, and so is their skin. Unhealthy, sweaty.
Right, right.
Pinkness is a racial quality that has to be earned through centuries of advanced ballistic warfare and cultural domination that the Grad people have undergone for drinking alcohol and smoking the degenerate tobacco and for eating potato.
What the fuck is potato got to do with it?
The Koiko, the countless micronationalities of Grad,
What is
are all
happening?
inexplicably obsessed with potard. The only thing they like more is dividing into microscopic ethnostates, like political amoeba.
And the Vecoliers you mentioned?
The Vacholians,
Oh,
halfway
Vacholiers.
between type A and the racial cauldron. Two makes to know right from wrong. You tried your degenerate little revolution. It was the single greatest revolution committed by humans in our 82,000-year history on this planet.
Okay, the vile CF raised cauldron of pedestry, please.
Tips CF are a museum of failed chimeric experiments and tragic maladaptations. They are tortured creatures waiting to be put to sleep. Your morbid interest in them worries me.
I need to get on his side. Yes, better not go into it.
It would be cruel to entertain ourselves with their deformities. Were there any able-bodied races you needed education on?
Jesus Christ. Now that we've been through all the times, do I understand advanced race theory?
You understand nothing. To solve the great race enigma, you have to first ask yourself, what is the race enigma? You have not even worded the mystery, let alone solved it.
Will you help me get that body down if I do?
We will see.
Access to the Union is important for our investigation, but there may be another way without becoming a race theoretician.
Shut up, Kim. You don't know how to solve this problem.
Am I mildly worried he might take it seriously? The lieutenant thinks. Yes, I am. He concludes. I am worried.
How do I word the mystery?
You need to internalize.
Oh my god, I've actually gotten...
Then return to me. This clarity does not come instantly.
I need to learn advanced race theory. Jesus Christ. Now I have become a threat. It's an interesting concept, right?
I cannot possibly imagine what else we have to discuss, Tigber Vasholian.
Please.
Internalize
You are
racism.
making us look bad.
Oh, I'm almost done with this one. What is this? The Precarious World. Oh, this was where I failed all my That's why I was failing everything. Right. I forgot about that. It doesn't show you that you're failing because of, you know. Alright, what's advanced race theory? -1 drama fooled by the absurdity. Okay. Alright, we'll get the Precarious World done and then we'll learn. That's a mere thought. I'm just kind of I'm just doing it for the roleplay at this point. I'm just going along with the story. And if I see, yeah, I mean, I just want to see how it goes. Why can't I go down these? Okay, hang on, just go this way. I'm just kind of fucking around. Like, I'm not trying to do this like optimally at all. I just I just want to fuck about.
A small cabinet.
Hang on, no, I want to go into this.
The tear machine step. Your bottles clump.
Oh, that's all I made. Shit. Is this the one with the medicine?
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles.
I'll take
nasal
some
sprays,
hypnogamma.
antihistaminics. They all bear.
Okay, here.
Thank you. Okay. Just go ahead and save there. Alright, who do I want to try speaking to? Oh, I still haven't spoken to that lady that was, who the fuck is this? A working class woman. Hello. No ceremonies, just hello.
Hello?
Who are you?
Me? No one. I'm just a working class woman.
She doesn't really want to be disturbed that much.
What are you doing?
Looking for something to read.
Good, good. I'll just say I'm a policeman.
I know you are.
Everyone can see that. Director.
Do you need the help of a policeman?
What will...
This citizen thinks she can do without your assistance. Don't buy it. They all need help.
Maybe your husband is missing.
My husband? No, he's not.
So where could he be?
I don't know. At home now? Out drinking with his friends?
Where is this going, officer?
So what I'm hearing is you don't know where your husband is.
Yes, but... I don't really need to know where my husband is. Not all the time.
Wouldn't you like to?
No.
I can totally help you find your missing husband.
Why are we still talking about this? I haven't lost my husband.
She has though. The husband is totally lost. You should tell her that it's okay.
Hush, baby.
What?
It's alright to not know where your husband is. Nothing shameful in
Who
that.
said anything about shame? Stop talking down to me. My husband is not missing.
But he is. You can feel it. Or maybe it's something else.
Maybe your children are
No,
missing.
absolutely not.
So where are
Are
they?
you a policeman or a nanny?
I police whatever I want. Where are
They're
they?
not missing, sir.
You know where they are. They're at home, smoking, giving the ladder of vices a chance. What if something horrible has happened? What if they're dead? That's the bad vibe you got before.
What if something awful has happened? What if they're in the sewers?
That's just... My daughters are perfectly fine. They're with their friends down in Shamrock. There's nothing to worry about.
She's getting upset. Her voice has risen as she tries to convince herself that her daughters are safe.
I love this fucking, like, just insanity going on right now.
They're almost grown up now anyway. They're past the age they need me protecting them from everything now.
I'm afraid the danger is now greater than ever. Tell me, how old are they?
My youngest girl, Jolie, is just shy of 16. Jenny, she is turning 18 next month. But we shouldn't even be talking about them.
And can you describe me their appearance? Any features that stand out? Something to make identifying a little easier?
Why do you need to know this? Haven't I repeatedly told you that they're not missing? That they're in Shamrock, safe and well, at some stupid party.
Party?
Did someone say party? You could use a party. Hunt it down.
I could do with a killer party, not a lame-o one.
A killer party? What is it with you and Pope Staples? My God. Please, no more talk about my
No.
daughters. They are fine.
God damn it. Maybe your cockatoo is missing.
I don't mean to disrespect, sir, but you are being a bit of a cockatoo here.
And that's just rude.
For what it's worth, I agree. But cockatoos can't be stopped when they get ladies. It's better to indulge him at this point.
Ma'am, I was asking about your cockatoo. Is it
I
missing?
don't even have a cockatoo. And guess what?
What?
Even if I had, it wouldn't be missing.
Alright, cockatoo not missing. Just wanted to
Great.
make sure. Just one more question. What did you mean by me being a cockatoo?
Nothing. Go read up on them if you're so interested. There's a great book in the bookstore.
Maybe you should. What if the cockatoo is your astral captain? Or your heraldic bird?
Actually, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Thanks for the tip.
Wonderful. The store is open.
Watch her browse books.
Her hands move over the book covers. The tips of her fingers look rough, stained with yellow. It seems like she has spent a lot of time at work, smoking. An array of neurons fire up with joy. Bum her a cigarette, lest it turn to pain.
Do you smoke?
No, I don't.
I know for a fact that you smoke.
Why do you think that I smoke?
It's the kind of place where everyone smokes. I suspect I may possess supernatural abilities.
No, you don't.
She puts her hands in her coat. Just give me a cigarette, please.
I already told you, I don't have any. Go bother someone else.
She's lying. She's goddamn lying. She has smokes.
Just give me your cigarettes, okay? Don't lie.
Sorry, officer.
Okay, thanks. No
She
problem.
sighs.
God
The
damn it.
woman before you nods and returns to her reading.
She's the drug dealer, I'm telling you. That's just the telescope thing, isn't it? Let's see about speaking to that lady up above. What is this? Oh, that's the mural on the wall. Oh, maybe I can identify it.
Just an ordinary wall.
Nope.
No.
So yeah, there was that person up there. I haven't actually fully explored this area. I only got to the boat and then left. Did she spill the paint? Is this where the party is, maybe?
A sturdy metal door guards the southwest entrance to the apartment building. It's locked.
No.
The door rattles against your knuckles, but there's no response.
Knock again.
The door rattles again, but this time you hear an elderly woman's voice calling out from inside.
Stop banging on the door! I'm not letting any more strangers inside.
Who am I speaking to?
Doesn't matter who I am. Now go on, get out of here.
This is the police. Open the door.
The police? Everyone knows the police don't come round here.
Please let me inside. It's cold out here.
No, I already told you. I won't be responsible for any more strangers getting into the building. Go check the backyard door.
Him tell her we're real
Someone there
policemen.
will.
Madame, I assure you, we are real police officers.
There is no reply. Just faint, sweeping sounds inside.
Did she kill someone in there? Sounds like she killed someone in
The
there.
precarious world. How not to lose? It is impossible not to. The world is balanced on the edge of a knife. It's a game of frayed nerves. You're pushed on by numbers and punitive measures, pain, rejection, and unpaid bills. You can either play or you can crawl under a boat and waste away, turn into salt or a flock of seagulls. Your enemies would love that. Or you can fight. The only way to load the dice is to keep on fighting.
Critical success and failure thresholds lowered by 1. Wait, that's pretty good. Yeah, fuck it. Right, I need to get space. How many, like, how much XP do I need? 10? Alright, let's speak to her.
The streets will flow red once more. A great torrent rushing down Rue d'Esperance. You wait and see.
The streets will not flow red with anything. Who are you?
I'm Cindy the fucking Skull. What else do you want to know? Date of birth, blood type, the last time I was tested for Hep C.
Hep, yeah, when were you last tested?
Had a battery of tests just last week. I'm practically a patchwork of interesting critters. Kinda like a Manowar.
She's grown frustrated with her work and welcomes the opportunity to challenge authority in other ways.
Keep looking off to the side. What are you doing to the wall?
Can't you tell? I'm painting a beautiful mural, an aereo graffitio visible from low orbit. I haven't really started it yet. I'm waiting for the right words.
So you don't know what to write?
Have you ever tried your hand at graffitio? When faced with a blank wall, most people write unimaginative stuff, like pigs go home and Mona was here. We rarely see pigs round here, though. Just union cats. And my name's not Mona, so...
She wants it to be something true and total.
I have an opinion on this when I hear it.
Yeah?
I love public art. Don't mind us. Keep doing what you're doing.
Thanks. I'm sure the inspiration will come to me now that I have an official RCM stamp of approval.
Man, she's so friendly.
You've lessened her desire to deface the building.
That's not what I was trying to do. Keep looking off to the side. What are you looking at?
Is desperately searching for another handkerchief. Hatred, disgust. It's difficult to tell which of the two is more present in her girlish features. The woman on the boat does not notice her staring.
That is on her. Someone's got to keep an eye on her.
You mean Joyce?
On a first name basis with her, are we? Piggy's moving up in the world.
What's her zone? Oh, yeah, I don't like her either.
Pig's not half as dumb as he looks.
Oh, that was it. Do you know anything about the recent murder?
I ain't no snitch, Pigstein. Go forth and forage in someone else's shit. No shortage of squealers in these parts.
She's really rude.
Actually, there is a shortage of people who talk to us in a normal, calm, informative manner.
We weren't put on this earth to make your life pleasant, fucko.
Catch you later, Cindy.
Watch your back, ungulate. You've got eyes on you.
I should hope so. That's how I see. What's this? Nice. What's this? wonder if I can update this lady with the... Oh. With what I've found out so far. See if she can help me.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with? Not an umbrella, I hope. I don't need one myself, you see.
All around you, rain keeps falling down. On the wooden boards she's standing on, and on the water around you.
I could use a coat like that. The rain is freezing.
Sadly, I need this one myself.
No.
It's hydrophobic, repels water, almost magically. The company makes them for offshore platform personnel. Very sturdy. What I can do for you is answer some questions. Nothing like talking to pass a rainy day.
I spoke with the lorryman.
Word has travelled, yes, but nothing of real substance has surfaced yet, I gather. Wild Pines has eyes on the intersection, but not ears.
It appears we are being monitored every step we take.
Damn.
Did we have any other business here?
No, that was it. Okay. What was the purple? What is this? Shadows on the water, green plants under the calm. Oh, okay. Wait, can I click on this? Alright, I don't need to click on those. Is there another way around here? Nope. Maybe it'll be time to go back to
There must be another way into the building.
It's been a week and now they show up?
Jesus Christ. I forgot that that happened last time. Like, that completely went... Fuck me. I'm never touching that door again. Fucking hell. It's, yeah, I forgot that that fucking happens. Good lord. It's like there's 3 layers of his audio just all in the left ear. Oh, bin. Oh, what's this? Yeah, the distant squall of seabirds. What's this? Don't touch the cursed door. Yeah. Bullet holes line the wall. Can I see something across here? No. Fucking Christ.
There. Working class drunk. You know what this means, right?
Case solved. We're getting some alcohol.
Cracked it. All in a good day's work.
Wait, what did I crack?
What do you mean, what did I crack? Look at how working class that drunk is.
It's her husband, the missing husband.
Yes, and you found him. Now go and tell the working class woman. Protect and serve, recruit.
Give me champagne, I'm going in.
There's no need for champagne when there's honor, recruit. Go and tell the working class woman what you found right now.
Hell yeah, let's do it. Man, it's a good thing I'm on the case. Can I go through this?
The dented yellow mailbox.
Oh, never mind. Protect and serve, madam. I found your husband.
God damn it, I already told you. My husband isn't missing.
Well, but you said you didn't know where he was.
And I specifically added that I didn't need to know where he was.
Well, he found him nevertheless. I'm that good.
Very well then. Where is he?
There, point towards the... Wait, no, I'll just say right around the corner. He pissed himself.
Excuse me? I don't follow.
There's something else hiding in her voice, though.
I found a
of worry.
I found a working class drunk and I thought he might be yours.
Right, because working class women come with alcoholic husbands. You know what?
What?
You were right. I do have an alcoholic husband. Although not that one.
Ah, lamb. Knew it.
But you told me your husband's alright.
I did, and he is. He's also an alcoholic.
So is he missing as well?
No, he's not. Or maybe he is, I don't know. He's probably in the park, or in Shamrock somewhere.
drinking with his
Where the hell's
friends.
Jamrock? I'm trying to remember where the fuck.
I haven't seen him for... Well, to hell with him.
Oh.
There. She's worried now.
Kim, is it me or do we have a missing persons case
I
here?
wouldn't be so sure.
You don't
And
understand.
Just to be completely clear, do you want to report it to the police?
Report what? He's just out drinking with his friends. I'm sure the police has better things to do than to chase down
Wait, did
local
I actually...
goofballs.
Wait. Her husband... There's actually something wrong with her husband. I've been, like, fucking harassing her the whole time about her husband. He's ready to chase down every goofball in town. Yeah, we'll do that.
She sighs, but you can detect a slight hint of gratitude and relief from her face.
All right, go ahead. Do you have any questions?
Wait, he was actually... Okay, what does he look like?
Honestly, not that different from you.
So let me guess. He's disco?
Oh, thank God, no.
What?
It hasn't come down to this yet.
What? Why did you say that your husband resembles me then?
Well, he's slightly chubby.
I don't see the connection. I see, what else?
What else? He was wearing a dark brown leather jacket with a bright blue inner lining. The lining is hand-sewn. I made it myself.
It's his cool jacket. God knows
The
it's
town or
cold to run
whatever.
around in
Where,
this, but
where
he
you're pleased.
refuses to
Oh.
change.
I even tried throwing it away once, but he just dug it out of the bin. Can you believe it?
Well, if the jacket's really that cool, I can totally understand.
Well, what can you do? I hope that at least that extra lining helps him keep warm at night. I wouldn't like him to catch cold.
She's thinking about him out in the cold, in some park, or on the coast. And it's making her more and more worried.
When did you last see him?
Yesterday morning, he went to the library. He went to retrieve my book, and he promised he'd walk straight back home. Because we talked about this. We talked about not wandering off again. I don't know what to do. I honestly don't know what to do with his addiction. Just makes me feel weak.
She turns away from you in an attempt to recover.
I think I got it, thanks.
So you are going to look for him.
She genuinely wants you to now. Don't make her up.
Yes, I'll bring him back.
Thank you. Please do. Even though I'm sure he will return home by himself.
I love how I just...
I'm sure he will too. When he does, would you let Precinct 57...
Whole content update 1.1 coming out next month. Oh, nice.
I will. Of course, officer.
I like how I started this whole conversation off by, like, walking up to a woman as, like, with no fucking context and just going, your husband's missing. And she's like, no, my husband's not missing. I'm like, your husband's definitely missing. For, like, 10 minutes. And then she eventually goes, okay, fine, my husband's missing. That is some fucking detective intuition there. I wonder if it's this guy over here. That was a great little random conversation. Yeah, I just kept pushing. I thought it was just gonna be like a goofy thing, but oh, I thought it might be him. Never mind. What is this?
A couple of indicator lights are missed. This panel usually closes the water lock, turning it into a bridge that lets you cross the canal. But there's a crashed salmon and butter sign in the way. Pulling the lever probably won't do anything.
I did the same thing. I see.
You pull the lever all the way up until the metal clicks against the contact pins. You hear a soft clunk. Then nothing happens.
Push it harder.
Nothing happens. A cold gust of wind blowing in from the sea interrupts the silence of the situation.
Release the lever.
The spring brings the lever back to its original position. You still need to close the water lock to get across the canal.
On
Some other
Wednesday?
way. Wasn't there a sign over there saying functionality will be restored on Wednesday morning?
Oh, I see. Right. Can I... There was something I could do with this last time and I failed. Oh, there it is.
Samaran butter soaks in the
Attempt to reconstruct
two
what happened
ugly
here.
lines mark just some tasteless advertising at the...
Whatever, man. Alright, let's see. Nothing I can interact with down here. No. Okay, maybe I'll go back to the and go back to the hotel, whatever it is. Just do a cheeky little auto save, quick save. Sorry, that's it. Okay. Wait, who's this guy? Maybe he can help. It's all about my. Oh, not this fucking guy, right? Maybe you can help.
Just a moment.
Have you solved it? You just missed an amazing dialogue. I just spent 10 minutes. I just approached a random woman reading books, and for 10 minutes straight I kept harassing her about how her husband has gone missing. Obviously, I don't know anything about her or her husband. I just kept basically telling her her husband must be missing, and she kept telling me, no, my husband's not missing. And for like 10 minutes straight, I kept pushing her, and in the end, she's like, okay, my husband's missing, and now I've got a task to go find her missing husband. You call her a whore? No, no. Feel bad as you're almost shooting yourself in the head. No, I haven't spoken to them yet. One of the authority things told me to just walk away and come back later. He's drunk till it turned out that he is. Yeah. I also claimed that he was an alcoholic, and he ended up being an alcoholic.
And there's no public phones nearby?
Lena, my beloved.
The closest phone booth is down the coast.
Maybe she's the drug
Sorry for
dealer.
the inconvenience, ma'am.
Maybe she's the one who's doing the drugs at the harbor.
It's fine, I understand. Thank you anyway. I'm glad to see you again, dear.
The lady is distressed. Perhaps something more upbeat might cheer her up.
Howdy, Lena. What's kicking?
Please don't trouble yourself about me, sweetie. I was just hoping to make a call, but the Whirling's phone line isn't working.
A faint smile tells you she appreciates the effort, but at the moment her mind is on more serious matters.
Turns out she does painkillers to injured people free of charge. Yeah, that's it, and not like fucking heroin.
The union office probably
or speed or
has a
whatever.
phone, but I can't really get there, or to the phone booth down the coast. And Gary's phone is dead too.
Why do you need to use the phone anyway?
To let the young woman who's house sitting for us know that we may be delayed. Morel, my husband, and our friend Gary were supposed to get back by Monday night, but they're still missing, and I haven't heard from them.
That actually is like the same time as the other person who went missing. Right? I think so.
I was also hoping she'd heard from Morel.
You hear that? Someone's missing. There could be foul play afoot.
I love missing persons cases.
That's right. Now skip the foreplay. Time to dive into the dark alleys. Start shaking down the usual
Supposed to be solving
suspects.
stuff as a
You know,
player. Yes.
Legwork.
Okay, I'll bite. Has your husband gone missing before? I imagine there's a lot of things you could miss, basically. You could probably just choose not to solve things. You could choose to solve things in multiple different ways. This seems to give me that sort of impression.
That's just it. This isn't like him at all. He always plans his expeditions so carefully.
A cold breeze hisses through dense thickets of reeds.
Like, all these dialogues...
Something sweet in it. Somnolent. A damp chill goes down your spine. When you look around, you're still in the whirling in rags.
Like, all this dialogue where it says shivers is RNG. Like all these, like, helpful tips and stuff that come in every now and then are based on stats that I have that give me, like, you know, if I roll a high chance or whatever, or roll past a certain check, it gives me a little bit of guidance. Otherwise, I get no fucking guidance, and I end up either nowhere or hopefully somewhere.
But you have more important things to worry about.
What is this expedition?
Just some field work, sweetie. Morel is a highly trained scientist. He and his assistant Gary are studying an extremely rare species of insect. But they should have returned by now. They were just going down the coast across the water lock to set a few traps.
Oh, but it's
He
broke
said they'd be
off.
back on Monday. What could be keeping them?
Well, the thing shut. The
water lock.
Yeah.
That was broken. Could this be it?
Wait, who's this Gary person? Do you trust him?
Oh,
Harper?
sweetie.
I will, yeah.
It's nothing like that. Gary's as loyal as they come. I trust him with my husband's life any day.
The water lock to the other side of the coast is broken. They're probably just stuck.
Oh my. What happened to the water lock?
Wouldn't you know? It's blocked by a big butter billboard. It fell right into the water.
Oh, sweetie. If it weren't for you, I'd be looking forward to another sleepless night. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
You're welcome, ma'am.
I hate to ask, but if your investigation takes
Which
you
will
to
be
the
the
other
next
side of
day.
the coast, please do keep an eye out for my husband.
This will surely lead to a cryptozoological mystery with that extremely rare insect.
And if you see him, let him know Lena is waiting for him here at the Whirling.
I'll let him know you're here
So
when or
tangled
if I
up in
get
his
there.
work that he may not know the water lock's been repaired. And it's cold out there. Oh, you're such a dear. Thank you, sweetie.
Okay. Let's get these guys sorted out. This time I probably won't shoot myself in the head. Probably. We'll see. I'll think about it. Diver.
This is where you say you're dead.
He's used to giving orders and having them obeyed immediately. You should not indulge him.
So just not say anything.
Precinct 57's finest scans the room, leaving the speaking to you. He trusts you, maybe against his better judgment.
Yeah, maybe that's a
but he
bad
does.
idea. Don't say anything.
Hey, dipshit. You hard of hearing or something? The boss man's talking to you.
Cross your arms.
What, is he fucking kidding? This guy high or something?
Hey, asshole, up here. We're talking to you.
We're looking for Titus Hardy.
First, we need to talk about your attitude.
Wow. The RCM sent us some big dick cops.
Fucking right.
Real big dick cops. Look at them. Reckless. Swinging in the wind.
Yeah, look at the big dick on that cop. Can't tell a dick that big what to do.
Must be something in the water in general.
Yeah, gave him real nice big dicks.
Yeah.
Gay.
You might want to start asking your questions now. It's not going to be better than this.
These guys are so macho, they're ready to confess to first-degree murder.
Skip.
Ask if it was them.
That's a suggestion. The hangman in the backyard, did you do it? I'm gonna scan the room.
No. I's here. You got business with my boys. You got business with me.
The boys are too eager to please him to keep their mouths shut. You're gonna get a good head count here. Just wait.
Yeah, you fuck with the Hardy boys, you fuck with Titus Hardy.
Relax, Dennis. No one is fucking you yet.
That's that one.
Yeah, Dennis, calm down. No one's fucking you, you stupid fuck.
What is this conversation?
Let Dennis enjoy his fucking, man. We don't mind.
Yeah, you're not even being fucked, Dennis.
Well, some good fucking, I guess.
Easy, fellas. We got company. Let's see what brings the cop around.
Too late. You already scanned the room. You got a pretty good picture.
Yeah, I think I remember this happened last time where there's one guy who didn't speak and it was him.
Of the actors here, you could take another look at the tracks in the mud on the crime scene. Compare it to these guys.
The man hanged in the backyard. Did you do it?
So, you're not just here to swing your big dick.
Man,
You're
these
here
guys
for
are
the pretty
obsessed with
boy.
big dicks.
Real looker, that one. Stinks like shit, too.
They couldn't get him down, boss. He's still up there, stinking up the place.
Aren't all guys? Well, usually into their own.
Funny. But my partner and
Well, I
I
suppose it
have
depends
a
what you
serious
prefer.
matter to discuss with you.
I have spoken to the dead man in a bizarre occult vision.
That is fucking bizarre. A magic man. A goddamn magician.
The lieutenant waits for your reply, patiently. His foot taps only a little.
He said love did him in.
Well, well, fortune teller. You might be onto something. They don't just end up in trees for nothing.
There was a speck of truth in there.
Oh, level up.
You accidentally touched something.
Can I do my skills? Yay! I can start internalizing racism. Where is it? Advanced race theory. Internalize. Awesome. Cool.
We had something else. Beside the...
You can do what now? Don't worry about it.
We had to have something. His foot tapping has become less patient now.
Why is there a container belt around the dead man's neck?
Container belt? Like we use in the harbor?
Yeah, that's why.
Because we took it from the harbor where we worked. Then we went out back and used it to hang him.
As he speaks, his fists contract, going through the pulling motion again, savoring it.
We did this together, all of us, until he was dead. That's why there's a container belt around his neck.
That's it. The game's over. We got the perpetrator.
No, you don't. What you have is 7 honest men who thought it forthcoming to tell you what happened, so that you don't waste any more of your time.
Right.
They're playing to their considerable strength in numbers. Don't talk about arresting them. You'll only bring attention to your inability to do so.
Who called the shots?
Are you deaf? There will be no singling anyone out. You can't arrest a Hardy boy without arresting all Hardy boys.
They're called Hardy Boys, and all they talk about is swinging dicks and fucking each other.
Do you think you could do that? Do you think you could arrest them all?
Titus, keep addressing him. He wants everyone to know he's in charge.
No, but seriously, who calls the shots around here?
Who do you fucking think does?
He's so sure it's him. But it's not that simple. There's someone above him, or beside him, sharing the leadership. Hard to say who.
Well, it's Elizabeth. I'm pretty sure. I'll just say I thought she did.
It wasn't a question, dickwad. How fucking stupid are you?
This asshole is worse than... Titus runs the Hardy Boys, genius. That's why we're called the Hardy Boys. Ain't that right, fellas?
I think you got your answer, Mr. Law.
Yes, there are some administrative differences. But on that night, they all acted as one man.
When did this hanging incident occur?
You don't have to keep answering his questions.
I know, Lizzie. Relax. We killed him last Sunday night. Seemed like a good way to end the week.
How long had you known the victim?
Known him? We don't associate with scum like that, asshole.
Yeah! Who do you think we are?
Quiet. He came around about 3 weeks ago when that Pines cow first sailed into town. Happy?
By the Pines cow, you mean Joyce Messier, the representative for White Pines? The same company you're striking against?
No. I mean the Pines cow. The stupid-ass cow they sent in to fuck us over.
To the same person. There's just...
But you know what? Why don't you ask her about the pretty boy? I'm sure she has interesting things to say when you ask her hard enough.
That's enough insinuation.
Can I save in the
today,
middle of
Titus.
conversation? No, I can't.
Officer, your interview is drawing to an end. Don't waste your last questions.
Why did you kill him?
Why? 'Cause he was worthless mercenary scum. And he stepped out alive in my town.
So he's a mercenary, that's it?
He stepped out alive.
What kind of mercenary?
The kind that shows up when you start a strike. The experienced kind, too. Had Kohoi and Semenine written all over him. Ex-Oranese Special Forces.
A live grenade. Right here in our bar.
Right.
This one has a special gripe with him coming here.
I can't prove it, but I know he was sent by the Wild Pines. They hire merc shit like that. Story of every strike from here to Samara.
Right, but what did he actually do wrong?
Wrong? He harassed women, raped one, harassed workers, threatened to kill some as a warning.
There's a slight unease in him suddenly. He regrets mentioning the rape.
To kill us all, if we don't open the gates, if we don't let the scabs in, if we don't bend over. And that was before he started coming here.
Yeah, he said it was his favorite joint now. Started coming here every night. Drinking, grabbing girls. Grab one of ours mid-karaoke, right there on the stage.
Well, that's rude. You can't do that mid-karaoke.
He grabbed someone?
Yeah. This girl's on the mic. A beautiful girl. Young. Gets into the second verse of Lover Lake. The fucker grabs her legs, starts screaming. Show me your cunt! Why don't you show me your cunt? Then, he gets knocked on the head with a wine bottle. Doesn't even fall down.
Was this the same girl who was sexually assaulted, raped, he said?
Aren't you fucking listening? My man is talking to you. He took care of it. They got the girl out before anything else could happen.
Yeah. Me and Eugene got her out. Aren't you fucking listening?
Right, but who did he rape then? This is a very serious allegation.
No. You're not getting the name. That's a Martinez matter. And I'm not discussing it with you clowns.
There's nothing you can do for now. He's stonewalling you.
You murdered him just like that, no
How many
remorse?
people have you sent to the Shays? Ever felt remorse for them?
The where?
For send them to Reunion to rot. For 20 years. For life.
Honestly, I drink so much I can't really remember if anyone I've sent behind bars.
Doesn't remember them. He just forgets. Are you hearing this, Titus?
Ain't no use keeping a stiff catalog in your head. That's for sure.
How did you kill him?
Hang him up by his neck until he got real still. Wasn't that obvious, copper?
Didn't they teach you anything at the cop school, idiot?
You're pretty sure you've had at least 2 years of cop school and many more of active service. Certainly enough to not put up with his backsass. Deliver a knockdown observation.
Did you muffle him? We haven't heard any reports of screams.
You don't have to clarify anything.
We overpowered him, dragged his unconscious body to the tree, put a noose around his neck, and hanged him till he was dead and steady.
That's lovely.
Then we left him for seagulls, maggots, and you fucks.
Things aren't quite right here, are they?
Titus is solid as a rock, and so are a few others. But
who's cracking? First, tell me who's solid.
Elaine, who looks like he might be Titus's right-hand man, the least antsy of the bunch. Definitely not his first time being questioned by the police. This little rat-faced fellow is solid too. Always fidgety, yes, but no change there.
Okay.
Him neither. Mostly keeps to his tomato juice, or whatever he's got there.
So who's cracking? This one, he's sweating profusely and has difficulty breathing. They've smartly kept him out of the conversation thus far. Definitely the weakest link in the chain. Hey you, turn to the big guy. You having trouble breathing over there?
No.
Okay.
Of course he's having trouble breathing. Just look at how fucking fat he is.
Fuck off, Shanky. Angus is a powerful guy. All muscle.
Keep your eye on this powerful guy. Sooner or later, he's going to break like a piece of twig.
How did you manage to overpower
Big
him?
numbers, asshole. How do you think? You're right, Lizzie. I've done enough explaining here.
No, he hasn't. Not yet.
Where did this overpowering happen?
Weren't you fucking listening? The fucker came to our bar. It happened right here.
Titus lets the others clear out the details, so he doesn't get his hands muddy with explaining too much.
There's something you're not telling me.
And fuck you, too, copper. Picking on Angus like this. We're done with this schoolyard shit. And just so you know, he doesn't have trouble breathing.
His all-muscle comment wasn't sarcastic. He's genuinely trying to look out for Angus. This one is a stone wall. You won't get more out of them about the night of the murder. Not yet.
I have other questions about the lynching.
Copper.
I'll hold off on the arrest thing. What are we going to do now?
Your investigation here is done. Leave Martinez, go back to your stations where you belong.
I think we're going to stick around, thanks. Some things don't add up here, Titus. I've done this job for long enough to know that people don't just confess to first-degree murder. Even if it is a group responsibility, we're going to look into this.
Good luck with that. You've heard everything a rent-a-cop is gonna hear from us. Real law officials. You're lucky you didn't get a beating.
Rent-a-cop. So that's what this is about.
Oh.
He doesn't see you as his equals. Forget about their games. You've mapped out the characters. Reading the footprints in the yard should be easier now.
Establish authority.
Establish authority. Yes. Authority. Feverish thoughts race through your mind.
I'll do the gun thing after. First you tell me someone's been raped, and then you don't say who. That's bullshit.
Stop shitting your pants. You don't need to know, alright? We took care of it. The law handled
Need your
it.
gun? I might do that again, but we'll see.
Yeah. Aren't you listening? It's done. Finito.
I guess we're both the law around here if you start to think... you're not the law, I'm the law.
For God's sake, stop shouting! Stop crashing into people in my establishment! Stop provoking those oafs!
Sounds like someone's damn broke.
They're not going to give you anything, can't you see? I can't have a police interrogation in here. People are trying to eat.
I'm gonna tear your stupid hairy head off, Gart.
Wait, what?
Easy, babes. What is this? I can't have a slap fight in my bar. It's embarrassing.
We are deep in fast territory. We need to cool off and re-engage.
Oh no, we're going all out.
Everyone can see you picked some wrong options.
Oh,
Next time you
what?
have to come up with better things to say.
What do you mean? Those were all the best things I could have said. This game just doesn't get me. I fucking talk to this prick.
Can I help you?
I don't know when. Alright. Are there any bottles around? Nope. Man, there's not many bottles in the second day, huh? Okay, so it seems like a lot of people are stuck on the other side of the canal. I still need to like internalize my racism. Can I level up? No. You gonna be a homeless cop? No. I've got things I can sell. 33%. Oh, did I try going in here? Hang on.
A lorry stuck in the traffic jam.
Never mind. Let's confront her again.
The woman is still hot.
Huh? What is it? What do you want?
Are you the lady driver?
You just call me a lady, Harry Fair.
Maybe.
She clearly doesn't think she's a lady. Don't repeat it.
Well, aren't you a lady?
The woman's malevolent cackling fills the roundabout.
I'm a lady like you are, Gabriel Buenguerro. Only in dreams.
Okay, so you're not the driver everyone is
I'm
terrified
only
of?
terrifying to small children. and to those who used to know me.
Why are you scary to people who used to know you?
Because they can no longer recognize the person I once was.
And who's the female driver I was told
How
of?
should I know? Do I look like I spend a lot of time with the other communers sniffing around when I have my movies to go to?
That's all I
We'll
needed to
see.
know. Before I came, you seemed away.
She's just a distracted old woman. We should maybe let her get back to her.
Shut up, Kim!
Come on, he thinks. She's not the lady driver.
You hear that, Loman? I don't think your partner likes you spending too much time with me.
Wait, why is that,
Nothing.
Lieutenant?
I just don't think she's connected to anything.
He's worried, but not for her. For you. What is it about this woman? If she's not connected to anything.
Should you drive a lorry if you get like that?
Oh, don't worry about me. I'm one of the best communers around. I drive routes no one else will.
What routes?
The Monazovsland, Udashnaya Zemlya, the Western Plain.
Okay.
A terrible cold comes over her, rattling her teeth as she stares inward.
The Transcatalia Magistrate. You for 1A. Adestradas do Mirador. All the good ones. The deep trenches. Where the bluebirds fly.
Something of an expert in blacking out. You should take better care of yourself. Cool. Ride until you're dust, sister.
Irmão. I already am dust.
Should just say Lamau. I still don't understand the whole Boidero thing.
Of course not. To truly understand the Boyadero, you need to listen to On the Western Plain.
What's
It's
that?
an old ballad about a young girl who falls in love with a daring Boyadero. He promises to marry her as soon as he returns from the Western Plain.
I'm guessing that doesn't happen.
Of course not. The Boyadero returns from the Western Plain a changed man. One night, as he and his beloved are out walking along the river Maigret, she pleads with him to give up his riding and settle down.
So he gives up his riding and settles down, right?
No. The Boyadero strangles his beloved and throws her body in the Maigret. Then he rides off, because the Western
Wow.
Plain is calling to him.
A beautiful song.
The most beautiful.
Uh-huh.
A true Boyadero needs a whole horizon to himself. He can be tied down by man or woman. His beloved was selfish. She didn't know what it meant to love a Boyadero.
What if to truly love a boyadero is to float lifeless downstream?
What are you hauling? Diamonds,
Of course
really?
not. But wouldn't it be marvelous if I was?
Okay, what are you really hauling?
Whatever stupid things they put in the lorry, I imagine.
So you don't know what you're hauling in your own
I
lorry?
quit concerning myself with that a long time ago. Besides, I don't drive the lorry for the cargo, if you know what I mean.
She says that as if something narcotic is the real reason.
Wait, you get high off driving lorry?
Oh, it's so much more than a high where I go. River, it's low. I go to the bottom.
Yeah, it's definitely some kick. Some terrible kick in the dark. A sleep kick. Perhaps you can find out later.
What if the cargo's
Then it's
contraband?
contraband, Loman.
Oh.
What? Do you want to take an old woman in? Be my guest.
No, I just want to know where I
Cut
can
me
get
away like
some.
bad hand Hermenegildo.
I have a quest to get some speed. Wait, what's down here? Oh, I can't go down here. Oh my god, the pathing is so weird. Jesus Christ. Let me speak to the, I forgot this fucking name. Silamain. Fuck, I can't remember. What the fuck was this guy's name again?
Everything's still cool.
Siling.
here, officer.
That was it. Where are you from?
Me? It's a boring story, officer. Who cares about the past? I'm all business now. All revolution.
But you're not a local, are you?
Very sharp, officer. I'm Serais from the Seaguy province. of the Serais Empire? The apricot suzerainty, you know?
Yum, apricots are delicious.
The apricot suzerainty is what the Sea Guy archipelago is commonly known as in Revachol. It's a bit of a fraught term, I'm sure you understand.
No, apricots come from Seaguy. My grandma used to grow them. But Seaguy is a shithole. That's why I came to Revachol. Here's much better for an independent entrepreneur. Less laws. Speaking of, why not support an independent local entrepreneur? I send half my profits back to my grandma in Seaguy.
Well, if it's for his grandma, you should buy a lot of things.
Should I? Let's see. Let me go to the pawn shop. Maybe the pawn shop has more information on who has my fucking gun. I also need to sell some stuff.
Hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
Care to share your Pyrrolidon with me?
Have you tried it before?
It's almost like he's worried for you. The lieutenant steps away, pretending to admire some of the knickknacks on display.
Finally managed to fix it. Oh, I was wondering what that was about. What was the issue?
Go ahead then, he thinks. As long as you can walk straight, I don't care.
I ride the pyro every day.
Every
I don't
day.
know. Did you just reinstall it or
Look
something?
the part. Here you go, man.
Okay.
Yes, darling. That's the coalition government ordained Pyrrolidon. Straight into your gut.
Thanks, man.
Of course.
I want to ask about my missing gun again.
Sure thing.
Oh, never mind.
Sure, man.
There's something to
Sure.
sell.
Let me have a look. I'm not
Oh, do I have spare
especially
clothes?
that tired.
Oh.
Your mother is an necrotic object. I'm fun. Look at me sparkle in the light of the projector.
Okay. Let me check my
Anything
pockets.
else you're thinking of selling?
I do have some stuff that's worth a bit, but I don't know if I want to sell the rifle. I feel like it'll have some use. Cache reloading the Switch reinstalled. Which one did it? No idea. Please tell me you tried the reinstall first, because I feel like that would have been the easiest one. Yeah, we'll pawn this just in case I don't have enough money.
Another time, perhaps.
Rather survive than do whatever dialogue that was gonna get me. So before, oh, I see. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, fuck knows then. Don't rage at me. Just because you can now doesn't mean you should. Also, I need to speak to this drunk. Never mind. Let's go speak to that lady. Can I mess with this stuff yet? I think I failed to check last time.
Unplugged from the breaker box.
Hang on. Was it this that I needed to fix?
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand crank.
Because you think I'm stupid? No. Never.
The bear's eyes are dead.
Yeah, I don't remember what I did here. That's where I got the gun in that corner. This just takes me back into the, Oh, I could try... Fuck me, hang on. Torch. Okay,
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering.
Press play.
The speaker comes to life.
Good morning. Fortress accident en rue de Saint-Ghislaine. Please repeat. Is this the production schedule?
Never mind.
Thank you.
Tiles on the cube are...
I'll leave that. I can always sell that if I need to as well. Still have no idea where to get the password for this fucking thing. Oh, here we go. This is what I was looking for.
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a die?
Do you know what happened to the other tenants? Everyone
More
else
or
is
less.
gone.
Are you interested in anyone specific?
Jesus. I found a strange
Fortress
machine.
Accident, the radio game studio.
She liked them.
They were an interesting bunch. We talked about role-playing systems every now and then. Once, I even saw two of them get into fisticuffs over Wiro. They certainly took their work very seriously, even if they seemed to be chronically liberal with their schedules.
What do you mean liberal? What
The
happened?
usual. They ran out of money and couldn't get the project done on time.
What went wrong?
Well, I did hear them talking at times.
No.
They seemed to believe they were historical individuals on some grand quest.
From what I've seen so far, the project did look quite impressive. Really, they must have been on a gigantic ego trip.
That's what I thought. Because when the money started to run out, they just began to complain a lot about capitalism. You know, how the markets are rigged to keep up new businesses and so on. In the end, they just didn't get it done. They didn't have enough willpower to produce something truly historic and to show up to work on time.
She's right. Showing up to work on time is important. Showing up to work on time is hard. Now, scratch that. Showing up to work at all is difficult, especially if you've been drinking.
Well, showing up to work on time is incredibly hard, I agree.
And so is producing something extraordinary.
Something strains her face before she looks up again.
Anything else?
What's up with the broken windows?
Oh, this one's a mess. There used to be a company that promised to repair windows 24 hours a day. What could go wrong with this one, right?
Well, not that many windows break, I guess.
Turns out, the business was actually set up as a front for an illicit group that was producing snuff milias. Who would have guessed? And they never cleaned up the debris either. Now it's just littering the hallway and I have no idea how to get rid of it on my own.
Snuff milias? I don't know what that means, but I just realized they could have just been going around smashing windows and being like, hey, so we heard you need to repair your window. Cool about the debris, but what's snuff milieu?
It's a Sub Rosa radio station that broadcasts real murders with real victims. Some people pay good money to get off on it.
Oh, okay.
What does she mean to get off on it?
I think we know what she means.
Don't worry, the ACP has a separate division that deals exclusively with unlicensed sub-roses. This isn't our problem.
Good luck with that. It's not easy catching those perpetrators.
I found the building's intercom, but it's not working.
Right. I hope you didn't try to ring me. I think none of those doorbells work, including mine. I'm still in the middle of connecting the wires. Sorry about the confusion.
A strange thing happened when I tried calling a company named Slipstream SCA. Someone answered.
It can't be true. They don't work here anymore. They've been gone for years.
Was I speaking to a ghost?
Are you sure it was Slipstream SCA? Was it a woman? Maybe it was Plaisance from the bookstore.
She said she was from Tricentennial Electrics.
Tricentennial Electrics? It used to be a major electric company 100 years ago. Are you sure it wasn't just some kids playing a prank on you?
Are they ghosts?
No, it was something else. It was eerie.
No, it was something else. It was eerie.
Pranks can be eerie. Oh, the kids these days. We were just one of them, and now they're terrorizing us. No solidarity.
I wonder about the whirling in rags. Is it part of the same building complex?
Could say so. Both houses were built at the same time and under the East Delta Commerce Center project. That explains why you can call the whirling from the intercom, albeit I doubt that anyone responds.
If the whirling is part of the same building, then it's part of the doomed commercial area. The darkness of this place is there, too.
You're telling me that the doorbell with the empty card is yours?
That's right. I haven't even written my name there. As I said, it's quite useless right now. It doesn't work yet.
Okay, whatever.
Sure, I'm listening.
I had other questions.
Good. I hope it clarified things a bit. What else?
I don't care. Alright, well... Waste my damn time. Let's get out of here. Is there a way? How do I? Oh, I'll go out the other way. Fuck it. How do I get out the other way? Can I go out the other way? What's down there? There we go. I'm not going to try lifting that again. Don't forget to save. Thank you. I have been doing it frequently, but yeah. I should really do it after every conversation. Probably don't need the light, do I? She's there, man. Like, let me try going upstairs and see if she answers this time.
The door is closed.
Try the
This
handle.
door can only be opened with a key or
Knock
from
again.
still. The lieutenant, he doesn't like with this. You should punch
the
fuck.
door.
You slam your fist into the vinyl. It does not.
Stop that.
I wonder if the game, like, counts how many times you've punched that lady's door and then, like, you know, punishes you later for doing it, like, 50 times. Let's speak to this guy.
The man ponders his cooking.
I still can't try this door,
You
can
see, the cobalt, the
No.
door.
Okay. Alright. Where am I going with this? I mean, I suppose I do have a quest to try speed. For doing it even a single time. How do I,
Whoa. In your hand, Pyrrolidon, the double rainbow of synthetic hallucinogens, rare and gritty, a product of the age of atomic power.
Look at the little buck of liquid.
What a funny little cap. Don't let the scary medical warnings throw you off. It's an inadequate antidote to radiation poisoning.
Oh, it's not
but
speed.
a potent antidote to boredom.
Wait, radiation poisoning sounds scary.
It's not gonna give you radiation poisoning, stupid. Pyrrolidon is a perfect match for a badass junkie cop who's looking for a little heat.
Open the cap.
The container is warm to the touch. Or is that just the anticipation? You screw the lid open and look. A little slit on the side lets you just slurp it up. Like an oyster. Come on, slurp it.
Slurp it aggressively.
You suck a manly dose of the extremely chemical smelling liquid into
Oh my
your
god.
mouth. There, it seeps into your tongue. When you swallow, it's already almost all gone.
Tastes like a kiss.
It tastes like many things, all melted into one conflagration in the back of your throat. As you look around, the world slowly exists as it did before. Only now, gentle flames lick at its edges, as though it were a photo burning.
Oh god, on fire?
Not
Oh,
really.
okay.
It's just a metaphor. The effect of that otherworldly drop of liquid is slower, more subtle than that of real flames, yet just as warm. This warmth, it makes you want to share your discovery with Kim.
Kim, I just did a drop of that anti-radiation drug. It's great.
I'm happy for you.
His glasses turn golden as the fire reflects off the lenses. Once again, you are filled with the certainty. This man is your brother. Just don't mix it with anything, he thinks, looking you over. Thankfully, his sense of balance seems okay. Whatever. I'm not getting involved. Wow, Kim's badass. Or he's had a druggy partner. Whoa, that's probably it. He's seen it before. Look at all these guys go off like fireworks as information pours into you. About the lieutenant's simple remark, I'm happy for you. This stuff is great.
This is going to be so useful in my line of work.
Already you can tell you're
Hell
going to be
yeah.
slurping a lot more Pyrrolidon. This stuff is going to give you insight into that little flickering light hidden in all human beings.
In the bottom right corner of the
I
screen.
know how to do it. Calm down. Let me get my crowbar back on there. Never know when I might need the crowbar. What if I can get on a call? Stop silencing women. It's a tutorial thing.
A radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox.
Pick up the radio.
Precinct 57, how may I assist you?
Reconnect me to the 41st.
Right. Please hold.
10-4, come in. Fireworker, over.
That's what they want you to think. This might sound odd, but there's personal details I'd like to discuss.
Okay, 10-4, sir. I hear you. Relay your question.
Whenever you skip, it gives you +1 to sexism. But I'm also a feminist, so that can't be... That doesn't work. I'm trying to be taken away.
Wait. Before you say anything stupid, think it through.
What's there to think
You're
about?
going to be looking at a straitjacket if you tell everyone you lost your memory. Be smart about this. Ask if he's there alone.
10-4, sir. I'm not hearing your question.
Are you alone in the room? I need some confidential information about myself.
That's a negative, sir. I got a 10-12 here. Over.
I won't do it then. Please refer to me with my full name in future.
10-9, repeat message. I didn't get that, sir. Over.
Say my name.
Sir, I will not have you talk to me in this manner. Over.
Please just say my name, Jules.
What? What is it? What can he possibly still want from us?
He seems intoxicated and keeps asking me to call him by his name.
Mullen's drunk and emotionally aggressive. That's new.
Fuck's sake.
Wrap it up. Don't indulge in his drunken antics.
Any news about my family?
Excuse me, sir. Over.
You probably don't want to continue on this road.
I just thought you might have heard of them. That's all.
No, sir, I haven't. You're not really keen on mentioning your home life, so I've always assumed things weren't that good on that front. Over.
Have I ever told you about my life before the RCM?
10-4, well, that's,
Does he actually want something, or is he hell-bent on disrupting our work?
He asked if he ever told me about his days before joining the RCN.
For God's sake, cut this kid out! Tell him to stop wasting
I
time
love
and
this
deal with
guy.
goddamn politics for a change.
Sir, Satellite Officer Vicmar says... was there anything else?
Yeah, let's wrap this up.
Sir.
That's all for
Roger
now.
that, 10-10, over and out.
How do I turn on the
All right.
headlights?
Ready? I turn, you press start. It's next to the preheater.
Okay.
He's downplaying his excitement. The lieutenant is more than happy to show off his precious carriage.
Press
The
engine
dashboard
start.
lights up with orange glow. The rounds per minute gauge jumps.
Jesus,
as
that's
the
loud.
engine of the Caprice Canadian
That's really loud.
with a whiny growl.
Holy fuck. Press the buttons labeled
The
headlights.
lights unfold with a little click,
Ooh.
casting electrical light onto the ground before the vehicle.
There you go. I'll turn them off from the remote once you're done. We just need to stand in front of the machine now.
Okay.
As you hold your ledger's clip under the headlamp, an iridescent hologram appears.
Reminds him of his car somehow.
A familiar sensation washes over you.
There she is. Revachol West.
What?
Around the borders of the watermark are dozens, no, hundreds of micro-perforations.
Look at the shimmering street. Look at the
There
perforations.
are many of them, and they are divided into 3 separate rows.
Tally up the different
The
rows.
first row has 18 dots.
What about... Not bad.
Not bad for what? You don't even know what it means yet.
What about the next
The
one?
next is the longest. It runs all the way around the border, and then some.
Count them
There
individually.
are so many, it's hard to count. More than 150, at least. Maybe even 200.
What about the last
The
row?
last row has 3 perforations.
3, that's it.
That's it.
Look at the shimmering
The
street grid.
rectangular watermark is overlaid with the logo of the RCM, and yet the major arteries of Revachol are all recognizable. They shimmer in the Kanema's headlights.
Look
A
around.
rat brazenly darts past you and disappears amongst the stopped lorries. In the distance, a child somewhere shrieks. A woman reprimands her in a voice no quieter than the child's cry. In the middle of a broken plaza, in a cone of light, barely visible in the daytime, two men, one slim, the other sturdy. They are on the city stage, but only one of them knows his lines.
Ah, Martinez.
Where are we on this?
Let me see. Right here.
Seems like a shithole.
It has its problems.
What do all these holes mean?
Those are perforations. They represent your record as an officer of the RCM. They are your statistics, as it were. I should have guessed you'd keep a record. Officers often do. Let's take a look.
Uh-oh.
Son, here is where we score your life performance. You better hope it's good.
The first row represents your years of service. 18 years. Okay, not bad at all. What did you do before you volunteered?
Wait, 18 years I've done this?
That's what it says. I might have guessed even longer based on your age. What did you do all those blissful years of your youth?
I walked the land telling whores and liars of the end. Sorry. I walked the land telling whores and liars of the end to come. There are 9,855 days remaining.
Cool. I'm glad you joined. Not a lot of money in doom crying. Let's move on, shall we? This next row, the one that wraps all the way around, is your number of closed cases. Closed is good. It means finished. You've got, let's see.
That's specific has to be true, yeah.
Wow, more than 200.
Is that a lot?
It's quite a lot, even for someone who's been on the force for nearly 2 decades. Usually, clearing more than 10 cases a year puts you in the 90th percentile of all RCM officers.
See, Kim, I told you I was a superstar cop.
Call it what you want. You were a valuable member of your precinct. Now, let's look at the last row. Right. Those are your confirmed kills. You've got precisely 3 perforations there.
Ooh.
Confirmed kills. That sounds pretty evil. A drink would soften that feeling.
Is now a good time to pour one out for the fallen?
Definitely not.
Killed this whole family? Maybe? I was expecting a higher number, honestly.
For an RCM officer, especially Precinct 41, which is in the Jamrock quarter, it's rather tame. I mean that in a good way.
What's it feel like to kill a man, Mr. McCoy? A young woman asked the man across the desk from her. Honestly, babe, says John McCoy, crossing his ankles over said desk. I don't feel anything anymore. It's just like brushing my teeth. I do it once or twice a week and don't really think about it. There's no trace of guilt in his voice.
There are certain officers who treat their kills like some kind of ghoulish game. If they do happen to solve a case, it's usually by accident.
Mm-hmm.
But it seems as though you are, or at least were, one of the good ones. So we have that to be thankful for.
What do you mean, were?
He's sincerely glad you're not a scary predator. Not to say relieved you're competent.
Are you sure I shouldn't pour one out for those fallen boys?
If you want to pour out the booze you've been carrying around on duty, I'm certainly not going to stop you.
Pour one out.
A dark pool of cheap Pilsner appears at your feet. It shimmers in the lights of the Kanema. Honorably done. You have given up some of your own blood for theirs.
The gloaming comes for all, but it came first for you.
Very noble of you. Are we done here?
The lieutenant nods.
Okay, let's go.
I'll go turn off the lights.
You can now see your statistics on your journal page. To the right of...
Oh. My statistics. I probably should have listened to the whole guide, huh? I'm in the journal page. Oh, here, this stuff. Superstar Cop 6, Apocalypse Cop 3, Communist 6, Fascist 7, Ultra Liberal 2, Moralist 2, I guess Bad Cop 6, People Killed 3, Years in Service. Okay. I have 0 honor. Both a communist and a I don't know, I just kept agreeing with both sides. I'm gonna keep going with authority, I think. Maybe suggestion. Charm men and women. Yeah, I'm gonna charm men and women. Play the puppet master. Accept changes.
Advanced race theory.
Here we go. I can be racist now.
Everything is calm in the eye of the race.
You're a yes man, basically,
the
yeah.
mind is lucid and bright. The mind-bending phylogenetics appear more distant and, to be fair, a little ridiculous. The great race mystery has cleared up. All that's left to do is verbalize your thoughts. Go and talk to Measurehead about your newly found insights.
Bonuses. Learning cap for rhetoric is increased to 5. +1 conceptualization. The mystery is mostly aesthetic. Oh my god. This is so fucked up.
Tremble. The time is now. Ta'ola.
What time?
Time for the show.
What the fuck?
For Ta'ola. The hallowed time of fear and disintegration. A countdown has begun. All will collapse on itself. The world will disappear into a single grain of blackness. All sound will be muted. All life will scream.
Ta'ola, what is that?
Ulogu Theodos, Xeno Zausin, Ipoli Osivien, Echondes Fronisin.
When did this countdown begin?
Monday morning. The moment you arrived in this reality, are the
That's
first
Greek alphabet.
Sheer face of
Oh, I suppose that makes sense.
from
Yeah.
whom it will spread.
Yeah, because I did notice the pi symbol, and I was like, it's the most out of place symbol because of the font. This is because of the insane world ending I've been saying, isn't it?
Yes, you spoke the words of the Palindropos and the houses of Pericarnassus. Items, people, even words will tumble. All will lose its meaning in the coming years. That is why you marked yourself.
I do think the world might end soon.
The face of the woman fractures. There will be heard.
Thought of the cop of the apocalypse. All the lambdas. Yeah. Cop of the apocalypse. Rambling madman. I want to get this. I want to become a cop of the apocalypse. That sounds fucking awesome. You just get really paid out for that. Alright, what time is it? Okay, I'm gonna take a minute. Quick save. Now I'm gonna take a minute. Hello? You alright? You're gonna go outside. Yeah, okay. I'll be back in a minute. Alright, let's go convince the guy that I've learned about the advanced race theory.
The unpromising race pupil returns.
I think I know what the race enigma is. This is post-apocalypse. Or London. It's London, basically. It is post-revolution, but like decades after, so yeah.
And
I can serve as a clerk in your administration. Maybe you need a cop.
everyone can see that. It has little to do with the race enigma.
Fuck, that wasn't the right answer.
Baby, don't be mean. Give him another chance.
Oh, here we go.
Anything for you, babe.
It's clear I should stop drinking the ancient Ilmarin mind poison Al Ghul.
Fascinating.
Ah.
The Revacholian degenerate shows signs of racial self-reflection. How did you accomplish this little feat?
I imagined a woman laughing at me beneath her pity. Terrible and beautiful.
So it would seem, Fool. I find myself at a crossroads. On one hand, this pathetic self-therapy has little to do with the great mystery of living organisms, the race enigma. And, of course, you will not be able to free yourself from the yoke of rule. It is too late. It may be lethal to stop at this point. But still, if the Revacholian degenerate is capable of critical thought, he may still prove a race adversary. Why should I help my adversary?
Jean, baby, do the heroic thing.
First of all, I will stop drinking. I won't.
That is not possible. The game of Shahmat you play against the rules tricks is unwinnable. The days, the weeks, the months will wear you out. The Occidental Haplogroup is incapable of long-term lucid thoughts.
You're wrong. I'll do it. I'm quitting.
You will not.
Oh.
You cannot withstand the wasteland of realite.
It's super hard, Jean. My mom couldn't do it either.
Now open the doors. I need to talk to Everett about getting that body down.
Well,
Oh.
you may enter once. Our conversation here has concluded.
Oh.
Well done. Let's go.
Like the door back here then? Hang on, I'm gonna save. I don't wanna fuck this up. We're getting somewhere. Ooh, what's this? Okay. Surprised that actually worked. I mean, the guy's a mega racist. I had to just agree with him. Rework a member of the board is written at the top of the flyers. Standard file. Ooh.
On second glance, someone has forgotten to properly close one of the drawers.
It's unfortunate for the Union to just leave their paperwork laying around like this.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate.
Let's see what's inside,
Yep.
he thinks. The drawer opens smoothly. Inside is a well-organized selection of brown folders.
Browse through the
Hundreds
folders.
of documents containing logistical data. Two kinds of transactions stand out. Materials coming into Revachol from the outside world, from Muindi, Grad, and even Ilmara, and the same materials being handed over to companies inside Revachol. Kuron, Coal City, La Delta, and Jamrock are listed among the many districts where the imports are being sold.
Anything interesting?
It's hard to make sense of this thicket of company names, dates, quantities, and percentages. You try to focus, but the lines are getting blurry.
Force yourself to go through the folders.
Look how blurry.
Man, this percentage is broken. Like, what the I do not pass anything 50% plus.
Samurai monk, focusing through not focusing.
If I let my eyes completely go out of focus, all shapes start melting into each other. Could I actually focus through not focusing?
You're a police officer, not
That's XCOM. Yeah.
You can focus the normal way by turning your attention to something and not letting go.
If I let my eyes completely focus, all shapes start melting.
Is that what you're doing with those folders over there?
Yes.
Right. This is probably not relevant to our case. After all, we're not investigating.
Try again, I guess.
You're trying hard, but the data here is unbelievable.
What the fuck is this? Yeah. I failed a 97% as well before. Fucking bullshit, man. Someone left the coffee machine on. Dark liquid in the pot looks sentiment. Yeah, whatever. Sentient even. What's this? Postcard. What was that item I got actually? Interact here.
The front of this quarterly journal
yeah.
features a large satirical portrait of the late King Friesel. From the sides of his head, a pair of white antlers spread to the corners of the cover.
Why antlers?
Because white antlers are one of the symbols of communism. They represent a society in accord with the natural world and at the same time above it.
Why Friesel?
Because Friesel was incompetent, foolish, and cruel. In short, the embodiment of everything the communards wished to overthrow. It's satire, you see.
Flip through the page, just see what catches
your
your
disappointment, there aren't any full-color pictures to direct your attention. Just column after column of closely set text, interrupted occasionally by little doodles in black and white. After rifling the pages with your thumb several times, you return to the table of contents. The magazine is divided into several sections. International developments, Kunst und Kultur, and local concerns. Just inside the cover, there's also an editor's note.
Read the editor's note.
Comrade, as you know, this journal takes its name from Mazov's immortal expression,
As I know.
Du Cristal
Do
a
I?
Fume. This was his way of describing the way the rigid, crystalline structures of capitalist ideology turn to smoke under communism. But, like the structures of capitalist ideology, we too are at risk of going a la fume. Unlike many publications which are content to spoon-feed their readers reassuring drivel, La Fume is committed to telling the radical truth, even when that truth may drive away potential subscribers. So please, if you value our radical Mazovian perspective on contemporary politics, culture, and international affairs, please consider subscribing today. Yours in struggle, the editors.
Kim, I think this is a communist magazine.
What do you expect? It was laying around the office of the Debarders Union. They're probably bankrolling the thing.
You flip back to the front of the magazine.
I want to
table
catch up
of
on
contents.
international
This
developments.
section includes a long, tedious critique of the latest round of free trade negotiations between the EPIS nations and the Free State of Semenine. You also skip over an article about heavy fuel oil smuggling along the Messina border. Something about bear wrestling in Samara. Book riots in Yugograd. Face it, you really aren't interested in foreign affairs. You're not even sure where most of these countries are.
Yeah.
You flip back to the front of the magazine.
What is Kunst
the
und
table of
Kultur?
contents. It takes a moment, but gradually it dawns on you that Kunst und Kultur must mean arts and culture. As you leaf through this section, you come across several reviews of recent radio plays, as well as a brief artist spotlight featuring a local artist identified only as CS. The main feature, though, is a long essay titled Tip Top Tournée, a critical Mazovian perspective.
Read the profile of CS.
This so-called artist spotlight is really just a brief Q&A, made all the briefer by the subject's evident hostility to her interviewer. That certainly sounds like a certain delinquent youth who likes to harass you from her balcony.
Oh, Cindy. Cindy the Skull. Just a moment. What is this tip-top Tony?
The actual article is surprisingly light on details, but after skimming a page or two, you gather that it has something to do with motor carriage racing.
Bad. Stop it. See what these communists had to say about Tip Top.
You think you're settling in for a relaxing recap of the most recent season, maybe sprinkled with some nice anecdotes about a few of the more colourful drivers. Instead, you find yourself skimming a 10,000-word feature about all the politically problematic aspects of Tip Top Tourney.
Wait, what's wrong with Tip Top?
Where to even start? For one, there's the crass commercialism of its sponsorships. And then there's the practically criminal emphasis on deadly motor crashes.
Who wrote this stuff?
Oddly enough, this article has two bylines. Nasteb Encolada Bernal and Exilus Buka.
What's so bad about sponsorships?
Under capitalism, the article says, every pursuit has its price. Every pleasure, even one as elemental as the joy of racing others around a track, is reduced to an advertising opportunity.
Yep.
Thus, the so-called tourney becomes a competition between increasingly meaningless brand signifiers. Your discount laundry detergent racing against a pack of Astra cigarettes, or even a fritter.
Right, but then you get to see them crash.
And that precisely is what's problematic about it. Were it not for the promise of random, spectacular violence, audiences would quickly lose interest.
That's kind of true. I imagine there's some people who just want to see, you know, the racing, but I imagine a lot of people probably just want to see something go bad.
At the end of the day, it's the destruction of these 750,000 real racers that you're really watching for.
Wow, you're right. I really am just in it for the violence.
See, one cannot avoid the conclusion that Tip Top Tourney is simply the apotheosis of spectacular entertainment.
When you think about it, obviously I'm not really like into racing and stuff, but like when people talk, or like when you're out of the sphere, the only time you ever hear people talking about that kind of stuff, about racing and stuff, is when there's been a horrific accident. You don't really hear people talking about, oh, this person won, and like everyone's talking about it. Like, nope, nope, nobody cares. No one really watches Tip Top Tony for the races.
Oh, come on. Can this article read your mind?
It seems to think so. I only care about marble racing. I don't think I've ever done that. There's that marbles game that people used to stream on Twitch. People still do probably, but yeah. Seems to think
a certain kind of young man reads one or two books and suddenly
report about crashes in the news as well.
Yeah,
like when you think about other sports like football, like when football has a World Cup, obviously football's way bigger. Like when football has the World Cup, like everyone's on. Well, I say everyone, but the news are always on it. The Olympics and stuff like that. Obviously, they're like way major sports, but yeah, just no one really cares about racing until there's been a crash.
If I had to wager, I'd say that
by no one, I mean,
the inside of a motor.
You know, people who aren't interested. Like I'm not interested in football, but I still hear about football.
With a large grain of salt.
Not interested in the Olympics, but I still hear about the Olympics. But you know, not interested in fucking racing, and it's just I don't even know it exists most of my life. That's so boring. They only drive around in circles. I know, it's awful.
You flip back to the front of the magazine.
See what they mean by local concerns.
Much of this section is taken up with articles declaring unqualified support for the dock workers' strike. You skim the headlines. Paint the harbour red and white. Martinez tames the wild pines. A city in revolt. First we take Martinez, then we take La Delta. Finally, there's a brief article by the writer G. Martin accusing the owner of the Cape Side apartments of illegally attempting to evict certain communist tenants, simply for not having paid their rent.
Damn communists should have killed the lot of them when they had the chance.
One of the editorials proclaims that the more the forces of reaction attempt to crush the body, the more defiant the spirit of communism becomes. You flip back to the front.
Okay, alright. What do we got in here? Oh, fuck me, some glasses, let's go. What do I get? -1 drama, but visual calculus. Oh, I look good. Hell yeah. Some drug. Let's do it. What do we got over here? Radio's emitting strange buzzing sounds. Oh, what's this?
An imposing combination of a punch clock and a payphone is looking down at you from the wall. A note on the side says, "Tokens unavailable due to strike."
I don't think I need to make
Use
a call.
change.
We should be alright. Okay.
Looks like someone left his tarpaulin cloak hanging on the railing here. The white rectangle of the Revachol Citizens Militia is clearly visible on its back. This is your cloak.
Oh.
You can feel it.
Lieutenant, I think that's mine.
Yes, it does bear the RCM insignia, and we are the only detectives in Martinez.
You think I should get it?
The service cloak issued to you by your station? Yes, I do.
As your fingers touch the tarpaulin, it almost feels like the cloak wants to deliver a message of comfort through your fingertips. I will shield you from the elements and give my life for yours. That's what the cloak is relaying.
Hey, I finally got back something that belonged to me. What does this have? Esprit, and that's it. Hell yeah. How the fuck did I get there? I don't know. I just got very drunk, I guess. Let's see what we got here. Collecting rainwater. Can I not run this way? No. Okay, a few ways to go here then. What's this way? All around you, great machines in quiescence. Wait, what's over here? Ooh, bottles? Hell yeah. Make some money out of this. What's this? Numerous bottles of Commodore Red and potent Pilsner. These 3 packs worth of cigarette butts. I think that was me. I think that's where my character was. What's this?
This is the night watchman's booth. The name on the door reads, René Arnaud. Listen, it's okay to take a few minutes to yourself. Sit down and have a breather.
I'm gonna look around.
If you must. But please hurry. We are pretty easy to spot up here.
Nothing incriminating catches your eye. The cabinets are clean and their sparse contents meticulously organized. There's a framed photograph on the table.
Take the
It's
picture.
a black and white photo of a young couple out in a street fair. The man, René, is dressed in a Royal Carabinier uniform. The girl is young and very pretty. She is smiling playfully at the camera. René looks like he's about to smile. This photo must be tied to some good memories.
Why did you take that picture of René?
I'm making an artistic photo collage, Kim.
Of course you are. What murder investigation would be complete without an arbitrary photo collage?
Can I go this way? No. Oh, what was that?
Snow is quietly covering the numerous wine bottles and cigarette butts on the ground. Someone partied really hard.
Did I do this?
Well, yes. I think we can say with relative confidence that it was you.
I must have been on an advanced scouting mission in the harbor.
Yes, this looks pretty advanced, alright. For now, let's just move on.
Am I learning anything right now? No. Right, I want to learn, not this, but when I get the chance, I want to learn to be a cop of the apocalypse. A copocalypse. I'm trying to figure, I can't even fucking put the 2 words together. Copocalypse. Apocalypse. Racist. Oh, hell yeah. I'm just fucking writing it now. Apocalypse. It sounds so weird. What's over here? Looks like a forest under snow. Let's go this way. Gathering all the isms. Yeah, basically.
A rusting control panel with several knobs. 2 buttons marked Marche and Arrête are faded with use. It seems to control the large crane above. A container is attached to its hook.
I'm gonna take a guess and say that's forward and back. It called to him. Didn't find the non-razor. I don't know what you mean. There's no such thing, right? It's just how the game is meant to be. I'm gonna hit back.
The crane stands tall, proud, erect, and still.
Okay.
With a loud grind, the crane shifts overhead, moving a massive metal container through the air.
Okay. Why do I feel like I needed that? Did I just... Jesus, take your time. Is it done? Oh, there we go.
And with a surprisingly quiet thunk, the crane places the container down. This crane was built with a purpose, which has now been fulfilled. To move this container.
What's inside?
Who can say? All you know is, it's special.
I can't see how that was worth the wreckers, except for seeing the crane in action, which I admit was satisfying.
Okay, what's up here then? What have we got here? I'm just gonna save real quick. Oh shit, nice.
Before you stands a cargo container, just one of many in the yard.
Lieutenant, I think there's something special about this container.
Is this like your thing with that wall again?
Maybe, I can't tell. I think we should investigate further.
Because I don't.
Why not?
There are a million containers here. Why are you fixating on this one?
I don't know, Kim. It just feels special.
It's a cargo container, detective. Just like all the others. We are not here to interact with containers. We are here to get the body down from the tree.
Open the door.
You attempt to turn the handle, to no avail. The doors seem to be mechanically locked. To your left, the lieutenant considers your actions with some puzzlement.
Who cares? Knock on the door.
No reply.
If I get this, I'm gonna fucking laugh so hard, dude. Persuade the door to open.
Why are you trying to open the door with
Damn it! Was that a white check? Because getting physical wasn't an option.
What wasn't an option?
Using my body over my
Now
wits.
is not the time to get philosophical, detective.
It was a white check, okay. There's bloodlines now. Nothing more to do here for now. I'll get you, door. Just you wait. What do we got around here then? Oh hey, there's some thing. Great machines are sleeping. Ooh, money. You're fucking Malkavian. Is that racism? Because I'll have you know I'm an expert in that, apparently. What is this? Half-light? Ooh. Musk of oil and rust comes from the mechanism in front of you, smells like blood. Can I compare? Electrochemistry? I suppose... what do I have more of? Electrochemistry, where's half-light? It doesn't really matter. It's clanism at best. Oh, I see. Look at all this free money everywhere, holy shit. Industrial-sized thermos smells like burnt coffee. What the fuck? Sings, container, container, container. The banner sags under the weight of all the rain and snow. White waves on red.
Container, container, put the logos on.
On what?
Container, container, used to be Wild Pines. Container, container, now belongs to Everard.
I think his music needs some work. Hi.
Everard, 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 he looks after everyone. Huh? Well, hey there. How can I help you, mister?
The look in his deep blue eyes is as sincere as you've ever seen. Kind of makes you feel like an arsehole for no apparent reason.
What?
See, you are not a union man, mister. Did you get lost? You're not one of them scabs, are you?
What is it with you people and scabs?
I mean, I don't personally mind. Folks is just folks, you know, and folks gotta eat. Just some of the other guys don't look too kindly on the scabbing kind, if you know what I mean, mister.
What's in that container over there?
Oh, that one. That should be empty as far as I know. Lots of containers here have nothing in them. They're just waiting to be loaded up.
Told you.
That doesn't mean it is empty. He seems like a sweetie. What's in the special container? Yeah, right. There's definitely something in there. What are you doing with the containers?
Oh, I'm just making some covers for them containers here. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So it's easier for the crane operators to spot them.
What's going on here? Look at the mountain of containers rising behind him.
Everything is so pretty and red. You and Leo look like brothers as you glance around with similar childlike wonder.
Wow, red is so much prettier than drab old green.
Sure is, mister. Sure is. Really livens up the place. Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
I hate to break this bonding moment, but the red containers mean they are replacing the company livery with the union livery, which means this strike isn't going to stop anytime soon.
Where is everyone? The hub is empty.
Oh, most of the guys are down at the gates, keeping the scabs from coming in. We're on a strike. The whole union is. You don't have to work when you're on strike. Ha! We haven't worked for 2 months now.
Good God.
So no one is working?
Not everyone is down there, of course. Mr. Everard is in his office, where he always is. And Jean-Luc is guarding the gate. But Titus and his boys got into some drunken trouble and Everard sent them on a nice vacation. For a week or so.
What trouble did Titus and his friends get into?
Oh, I'm not really supposed to talk about that. That's union business. Him and his boys stirred up something in town. Probably drank too much and got into a fight or something. I heard Mr. Everett telling him to take some time off.
They're the killers.
Don't go all bad cop on this simple, friendly fellow.
But what did they actually do?
I guess the boys got a bit too rowdy and had to let out some steam. I don't really know the details. That's just how boys are, you know. I haven't been in a fight since I was in middle school.
Easy, Leo. Let's keep this on the hardies.
Too rowdy? Leo, what kind of fight did they get into? Did they kill a mercenary?
Too late. Leo's mouth is still moving, and the words are spewing forth. Words, words, and look, even more words. This guy could go on till the end of days. Now he's talking about some drunk sawmill owner who, no, he already switched to a prized fishing rod he apparently owned at some point. You know what? Just cut in there with your questions.
I'm looking for the leader of the dock workers union.
Oh, you want Mr. Everett then? He's an awfully nice fellow, he is. Him and his brother are both nice fellows. They've lived their entire lives in this here neighborhood. Guys like Mr. Everett and Mr. Edgar, his brother, are real good guys. Made Martinez what it is today. Mr. Everett and Mr. Edgar and I went to the same school we did when we were boys.
Easy now, Leo. I just want to know where I can find this man.
Oh, Mr. Everett is where he always is.
Right,
In his
okay,
office,
Jesus
of
Christ.
course. Bye-bye now.
Moving on. But it's still lukewarm. This floor is made up of boxes. Oh no, pallets even, yeah. Jesus! How do I get in? Hang on a second. Stop it. No. That's bad. Like looking in a fuck you. Man, his hitbox is so big it covers the whole table.
Before you is the walrus of a man seated behind a large desk. He looks up from his work, not the least bit surprised.
Wow.
To see you. With great effort, he straightens himself up in his chair, yet says nothing. He simply stares at you.
Let's get straight to business. There's a dead body in a tree.
Welcome, Mr. Dubois.
Didn't expect that, yeah.
It's good of you two to stop by. Please, have a seat.
Gestures to a tiny chair. Wait, there's a tiny chair?
Everard Clare, head of the Department Union here in Martinez.
Oh my god, he sounds like the guy from the Whirling in Rags.
I'd offer you my hand, but unfortunately my health prevents me from getting up. You understand?
He looks extremely comfortable. The tiny folding chair, on the other hand, looks like a torture device.
This guy's the head of the union.
You go ahead, detective.
Whatever he has in store for you, it can't be good, he thinks. I'll do my best. Forget about that. What's with this Dubois stuff? I'm getting some seriously bad vibes from that name.
Why are you calling me Mr. Dubois?
Please, Mr. Dubois, let us converse in a civilized manner, as equals. Take a seat.
Fine, I'll take a seat.
Yes, that's probably right. It's nothing. Forget about it. Filter it out.
Can I keep talking
He's
about it?
trying to throw you off your game with this Dubois nonsense. Don't give him the pleasure.
Okay, I don't sit. It's kind of my thing.
Very well, Mr. Dubois. I respect a man with strong conviction.
Oh, there we go. Multiple chins move like ocean waves.
One of which is that I will not engage with any man who won't face me at eye level. Should you find yourself more amenable in the future, I'd gladly resume our conversation. But until then, I'm afraid I must ask you to leave.
You're no Titan affiliation, buddy. He's got you in a fork. Sit down or leave.
God damn it.
Excellent, Mr. Dubois. I can see that you're a reasonable man, and reasonable men can be of great use to one another.
He gives you a sly wink. Try to wink back.
So tell me, how can the head of the Debarders Union help a representative of the Revachol Citizens Militia today?
The chair you're sitting on has got to be the most uncomfortable chair in the world.
It killed me.
It's violating.
Can you imagine if I died to this chair if I didn't have enough health? Like, I'm trying to keep my stuff at like 2 at best. Just so that, like, in case something else heals me. But, like, fuck me.
By the way, I heard you got a rather rude reception from a certain Lawrence.
Yeah, right.
No manners. It pains me to say.
Died to this chair on purpose. Oh, I see. That's fucking amazing. You can just die to a chair.
This should take care of that nonsense.
Does it come up with like a... Because I remember when I shot myself in the head, it did like this whole story article thing. Does it do the same thing where it's like dies to a chair?
It should be sufficient to cover your expenses for a few days and patch over your differences with a cafeteria manager. Go ahead, take it.
Okay.
Hey, that's 25 real.
Holy shit.
That's good money. Think of all the stuff you could owe him for. This is a trap.
Wait, you know God?
Yes, I know Lawrence. He's a real character. No union man in him. A real piece of work, that boy is.
Take the comically large check, but don't say anything.
Is there anything you'd like to say to me? Or...
No.
No, it's cool.
Cool? I wouldn't go that far. I'm sure there are cooler things than delivering a comically oversized novelty check to a cafeteria manager. But, sure, if that's what's cool nowadays.
Are they like related or something?
Now, I'd like to set your
They
mind
do sound
at
exactly
ease
the
about
same.
one other matter. Your lost gun. Let me assure you, union people are on it as we speak. I've got my best hand.
How does everyone know
looking for
about
that
my
lost
gun?
His slug-like lips move, but all you hear is an echo. Lost gun, lost gun, lost gun. The world is swallowed by a black hole of fear. Only 2 words escape its gravitational pull. Lost and gun.
How do you know about my lost gun?
I know everything, Harry. Right now,
Who's
I
Harry?
know that you're worried. Don't be worried.
I'm kidding, I know who Harry
Everything's
is.
going to be all right. It's not like you left it loaded. You didn't lose a loaded gun. Local children aren't out there playing with it right now, pointing it into their own mouths. It's in a safe place. I just know it. I have a feeling everything's going to be all right.
8% chance, don't panic.
God,
yeah.
You're sweating. Your knee is jerking. You're about to cry, aren't you? You're about to cry because you lost your gun and those children are going to shoot themselves with it.
So what? Men can cry too.
You want to cry? God, you're weak. Whatever you do, don't cry. You'll think you're disgusting.
Mr. Dubois, you don't look so good.
What is this?
Fuck's sake,
Dubois?
man.
He keeps repeating. What is he trying to pull here? You need to cool the fuck down. Chill.
Mr. Dubois! Mr. Dubois! Harry!
They're on. Wait, keep sliding down your chair like a jello shot.
While Everard is distracted by your odd behavior, the lieutenant's eyes are mapping everything around you. The folder, desk, papers on the wall.
Mr. Dubois, are you okay? Can I get you a glass of water or something? Are you having some kind of medical
The chair you're
emergency?
sitting on. Yeah.
Maybe you could use your hands somehow, in a kind of throw-in motion, like you're throwing that Mr. Dubois act right back at him. He's Mr. Dubois.
I'm melting.
What an odd demonstration of... you got me, Harry. I don't even know what. As entertaining as it was, I'm afraid we're wasting our time. And I'm an extremely busy man, as I'm sure you are too.
Sure.
Okay, enough. We are here to ask you some questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
Quick, here's your window. Get yourself together and ask him questions. Police officer question. It is about time to stop embarrassing yourself. Questions will help you regain some of your lost dignity.
I'm told the union is involved in the local drug trade.
What? Harry, how could you say that to me? You know I appreciate a joke as much as any jolly fat guy, but I can't take slander. Are you actually investigating this?
Lie.
You've hurt me, Harry. Me, a friend. But you know what?
And gets over it in 2 seconds. Seems like it didn't really hurt him.
I trust you, like I trust all my friends. And I know you'll never talk to me about this again, because you don't want to wound me. So do what you want, and let's change the subject.
Thank you for your understanding. We will continue to do
Okay, so he's involved in the drug trade.
You too, Lieutenant. You know, I like you, but you never were my favorite. I'm a Harry guy. I'm Team Harry.
Point taken. Did we have anything else to do here, Harry?
And you're gonna ask me how I got in?
Honestly, I didn't want to bring it up, Harry. I heard you have become Measurehead's race pupil.
Yeah, I'm a big racist. It's basically like that in my head all the time.
Personally, I'm not big on the whole race thing, but that's okay. I don't like to be a massive racist, Harry.
Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
Let me assure you, I'm very glad you're comfortable sharing this with me. I run a big and quirky organization. Everyone is welcome. Birds of all feathers. Anyway, I assure you, I am a very well-informed man. Information reaches me before I even get the chance to request it.
I think he's out yes-manning you then. You called me Mr. Dubois, why?
Of course. Let us dispatch with the formalities. You call me Everard, I call you Harry.
That's what the hanged corpse called you. Harry.
So that's really my name?
My God, so it's true. I didn't want to believe it, but you are a fantastic science fiction amnesiac cop, aren't you? What are the odds of that?
I think the odds of that are very low.
It's true, my memory's a bit hazy. Oh no, I'll just say I'm testing you.
So good to hear that, Harry. Apparently my sources were wrong. However, if you did have a spot of memory trouble, I could help you out with my big fat folder.
Is that what you call your belly?
Are you trying to tell me you've gotten hold of some
Get it,
of our
cause
documents?
fold. Oh, I should have said his chin. Fuck.
Mr. Kitsuragi, would you mind? Me and Harry are talking about his lost identity right now.
Have another look at that folder.
Everard's large hands are covering the folder, but the look on his face says, I know everything about you, Harry.
I got nothing to hide.
Oh, Harry. Oh, wow. This is really something.
I'm sure it's not that bad. At worst, he has an old RCM folder, and I very much doubt even that.
So how about it, Harry? You need assistance, I presume?
Let's get this straight. What is my full name?
It's Harry. Harry Dubois.
Oh. Right. Okay, yeah, I don't even know why I didn't even try to clue that.
You feel like a Dubois, but you don't feel like a Harry. Strange.
It gets saying Mr. Dubois, and I didn't even realize that could be my last name.
You don't feel like any
It's like, who the
things.
fuck is Dubois?
You know what your name is. You have a sophisticated name, like that of a
Well,
count
he is,
or a beautiful man.
That's not my name. My name is Raphael Costo. Calling you Dubois and Harry the whole time. I didn't even... I just thought it was something else. Something else was going on.
Fine, Harry. You can even be Harry Raphael Dubois de Costo, or whatever you
That
choose.
sounds awesome.
Mr. Kitsuragi doesn't seem even slightly empathetic to your memory loss, Harry. I, however, wish to help you as best I can.
Do you know where I live?
But of course, Harry. Your precinct is the 41st and you live in Jamrock. You're a
I love
Jamrock
how
boy.
sick of me
A long
Kim
way from home,
is.
but that's okay.
Do you know anything about my family? Do I have a wife or kids or...
Family? Harry, you're not a family man. There's not one peep of family in here. Unless you think you're a family man. Do you strike yourself as a family man, Harry?
I think I do. I'd be a wonderful father.
Well, yes. I'm sure you're going to make one little boy or a girl very happy and proud one day, Harry.
What kind of cop does it say I am?
Harry, you're not simply a cop, you're a star. A bright shining star in the drab law enforcement sky, outshining all other stars. You're a superstar.
That's what I like about you, Everett. You get me.
Of course I do, Harry. And I'm gonna help you show it. I'm gonna put you on all the big stages. Your name in giant neon letters. Harry Dubois.
I just got an achievement for saying 7 deranged superstar lines.
The giant neon sign reading Harry Dubois, hanging from the Cavalson crane.
Only 7 apparently.
Somewhere in Birova, a beautiful woman sees the bright glow on the horizon and says to herself, "Oh my God, I shouldn't have left him."
Where did she get that folder?
This? My friends in your organization gave it to me, Harry.
I find that very suspicious. May I have a look?
I'm afraid this is meant for union eyes only, Mr. Kitsuragi. I'm sure you understand. Please continue, Harry.
Let's talk about the
Of
matters.
course, Harry, of course. Let's not linger on personal details and amnesia. You wanted something from me.
Could you help me get a dead body down
You
from a
might have
tree?
noticed there's one hanging on a tree behind the hostel cafeteria.
Oh my. Don't take this question personally, but why would I get involved in this matter?
Mr. Clare, the man was hanged with a cargo belt. A steel-reinforced cargo belt. It's safe to assume the Union had something to do with the murder. Besides, getting the body down would benefit all of us. It's a stain on the neighborhood.
Yeah, the belt thing.
I can certainly see how having him up there might start affecting some real estate values. But of course, all joking aside, I am
There
going
we
to help
go.
you. Jean-Luc, my boy, I'm sending 2 police officers down. They have a dead body in a tree problem they need help with. Namely, they need it to be taken down. And, Jean, Please take it easy with the race signs. He's had enough of that. You can find Jean-Luc down at the gates, but you already knew that. Anyway, he's going to help you.
Let's talk about my lost gun.
Yes, your lost gun. My best men are on it. They're turning every stone, searching every playground, asking kids, grandmas, everyone. Your gun will be found, Harry.
He's got it.
Let me assure you of that.
He's definitely got it.
It's just a matter of time and effort.
The only way to find it seems to be working with him. He might even be holding your gun hostage.
Can he really hold my gun hostage? Hold on, could he really be holding my gun hostage?
Who knows? Only one thing is certain. If you work with him, you're going to get it back. And working with him might be the only way to do it.
The gun may have been bought from Roy's pawn shop. Have your men factored that in?
Yes. Thank you for the hot tip regarding your lost gun, Harry. My men have indeed factored in that you pawned it. Now, please, let the professionals do their job. Kick back, Harry, relax. I have great guys on this. You focus on what's important. Building our relationship for the good of Martinez.
It did not come as a surprise to him. He might actually not be bullshitting.
Does this mean if I do things for you, I'll get my gun back?
Harry, that's exactly what it means. I'm only kidding, of course.
He is not.
Yeah.
Of course. I understand. We help you, you help us.
I want to talk about the hanging.
Oh, of course. That's your main thing here. That's why you're in Martinez. I know everything that goes on around here, and I would love to help you like I'm helping you with the body and your lost gun. I mean, it's no secret that the lynching is connected to the strike. So much to talk about. Honestly, it's been weighing on me so heavily. I understand you need to interview me.
Say nothing.
But there's a thing that's been keeping me up at night. I want to talk about the hanging. I mean, if we could just calmly talk, exchange information, we could blow this thing wide open.
Yes, that sounds good. Let's do that.
But I can't think straight with this thing weighing on me. You're police officers, aren't you? I have a crazy idea. You guys are basically door-opening machines. Incredibly talented at opening doors.
I've opened a few doors in my life.
And I'm sure you're going to open this one with flying colours, Harry. This really is very simple, and there's nothing shady about it.
Does this jiggling ooze think he's going to use you? He's got another thing coming. Play his game, son, with your eyes peeled. He's going to slip up, and when he does, you're going to come out on top.
Whose door is it?
No one's. It's just a weasel. A weasel lives there. Nothing for you to worry about.
What do you mean by a weasel?
A loud blabbering weasel. When weasels feel no one is watching, they start acting foolishly. Just go there, unlock the door, and leave it open. It's been such a burden on me, Harry.
Thought the container door open though.
So I can discuss business with you.
Yeah, I'll do it, whatever.
Fantastic, my friend. Just let me know when it's done and we can take our friendship to the next level. You can get the key from Manana. He's down by the gates. Manana's like a free agent in the Union. Special operations. Hardened socialist. A real free thinker too. He'll tell you precisely where the door is. One last thing, Harry. Just open the door. You don't need to go in or anything. I just want that weasel to come home and see the unlocked door.
I'm gonna go in. I met Joyce, the company representative.
Oh, that's very nice. I haven't gotten around to her yet. I'm very, very busy, you see. I hope you're getting along. One thing I want to make very clear, Harry, is that this is not some kind of union versus corporation situation. Everyone is just pals here. We're all trying to do what's best for Martinez here. Don't feel like you can't cooperate with her because you and I are such good friends and I'm helping you get that nasty body down from the tree. And with finding your lost gun. I'm not a jealous guy.
Whoa, that's so nice of him. suspiciously nice.
Why haven't you let her in to see you?
If she actually wants to see me, she will find a way. Any good negotiator would. And I just don't have anything to discuss with a bad negotiator.
Uh-huh.
He doesn't want to see her. It's as simple as that.
What happened to the previous negotiator?
What do you mean, Harry? Nothing. I let him go.
He made concessions for the company in previous negotiations. Why would you let an ally like that go?
He's an old man, Harry. I wanted him to spend more time with his family. God knows how long he's got left.
You called him a midget?
Harry, I have little people in my organization. I would never call someone a midget. What is this? Honestly, I'm beginning to think you're a midget, Harry. I'm only kidding, Harry. You're not a midget. No one is. We're pals.
It's hard to say if he really lost his temper, or if this is another one of his.
It is.
This man almost never angers visibly.
Let's talk about something else.
Of course, Harry. I have no interest in what she is doing, but I myself have nothing to hide. Your business is your business, and I respect your privacy. Just remember, none of this is secret.
Uh-huh.
Tell her about all of it. My brother's picture, my singing swordfish clock. Tell her how overweight I am and how I'm helping you find your lost gun. Tell her about everything. Everett doesn't mind.
This is weird. Not nice weird, but okay.
What's in the container that's outside your office?
My dear Harry, there are literally millions of containers in this harbor. I couldn't possibly remember what's in all of them.
There's something special about it attached to the something green.
Harry, you smooth-talking son of a bitch. Time is a precious resource, and I don't have enough of it to count containers with you.
Uh-huh.
Smooth talking. Maybe that's the way to go about opening.
Am I gonna get a +1?
You should at least try convincing it.
Yeah.
Wait. You need this to get in and out through the gate.
Great. Wouldn't want to get stuck in here.
Here. You're one of us now. A real red and white union man.
Mm-hmm.
Take care, Harry.
Awesome. What's this? Do we have a new interact? Or, oh no, it's just a bunch of items. Okay. How the fuck do I get out of here? Right, this way. Wait, can I just go around the back? No. Alright, well we finally got a bunch of information. Sort of. I suppose new tasks, not necessarily information. Is it right? Also got a giant check or something. Giant novelty check. Exchange for real at your local fruit store. Okay. Finally remembered your name? Yes, Raphael Costeau.
You're back.
How could I possibly forget?
Its draw has not lessened since you were last here.
Any points in rhetoric? Fucking... The mapping could be better. Like, for moving around. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that door won't open. I'll get it. I'll get that fucking door. Let's try the payphone, fuck it.
The machine swallows your coin and seems to be waiting for your next move.
Let your muscle memory dial a random number.
It's unclear whether you actually have muscle memory. Right now, your finger is just drawing vaguely occult patterns in the air.
Useful patterns?
Undoubtedly, no.
I'm gonna try this
Sure,
again later.
why not? Muscle memory is a tricky thing. Nothing tricky about that. You just do, fail, repeat, until it works. All it takes is motivation and practice.
Right, I'm gonna head to the fruit store before I do much else. Oh, I need to speak to the big guy, right? He's gonna... Was he Jean-Luc? I can't remember. I can't remember his name.
The unpromising race pupil returns.
Everett told us told you to help us get a body down from the tree.
So it was. My unpromising race pupil entered the harbor and used my superior to give me orders. I salute your cunning and will remove the body from the tree with my bare hands.
Nice.
You're so noble, Measurehead.
But while I am gone, someone must stand guard on the bridge. That someone needs to be you.
Oh no.
Both of you.
You're really barely hanging in there. What do you mean? Oh, because of my... Yeah, probably.
That would
I'm just not buying any supplies at the moment, but I can afford to. Lieutenant, what if we don't want to do that?
This is the uncomfortable result of not taking it on ourselves. I can live with a compromise.
Listen to your little friend. He is wise in his childlike way. His mysterious race may yet prove fierce competition to my heroic.
So, I guess this is like a you choose your faction kind of thing at this point. Alright, we'll do it, fuck it.
See that they stay here the whole time.
How long is the whole time? I didn't use the union. Yeah, okay.
The woman's gaze follows Measurehead
3 days.
as he leaves.
So, you guys are like cops or something?
Apparently.
Cool. I like men with guns and power. I'm Katya, by the way.
You hear that? That sound. He's breaking something.
What?
Yeah, Jean-Luc must be really tearing it up over there. I wish I could see it.
I also wish I could see it.
Look at you! RCM rent-a-cops! Guarding that bridge like Ebrot's lapdogs! Is this where it's at now? The RCM is for sale!
And who are you? What is your business here? Why are your clothes 4 sizes too small for you?
Yes, I am an unbelievably corrupt cop. I am corrupt every opportunity I get.
A shrill laughter interrupts you, echoing across Martinez. It's Kuno. Then
Is Kuno gonna get fucking murdered?
the man turns to look behind him at the behemoth appearing around the corner, approaching him, walking past him.
Well.
The corpse has been removed from the tree. Stand down and congratulate yourself. You have sided with Ray's victory today.
Yep, thanks.
Farewell, ham sandwich. You are a union man
sandwich.
from now on.
Okay, can I go back here now? No. God damn it. I don't want to be a ham sandwich. Is this the guy that I was supposed to speak to about something?
How'd you like our harbor?
Labor Utopia, not approvingly.
It's but a rest area on the path leading across open plains. Right. You talk to the boss, eye to eye. At
Everett.
the end of the plane.
Mm-hmm.
If you have any more questions, I'm set to talk.
Everett said you have a key to a door.
Key, huh? What door is this key supposed to open?
He said it belonged to a weasel.
Oh, say no more. I got you. I got that key right here. And let me tell you, it's mighty good of you to help us out during the strike.
Basement apartment.
Working class
Oh,
solidarity
I know where
is
those. That's something about a weasel. It didn't sound like a local polar weasel, if you know what I mean. Wink.
Polar weasel? Oh, I know what you mean. I'm pretty sure he's actually Occidental.
Oh.
So you're gonna be committing fratricide, my racist friend.
Oh,
What
God.
you're looking for is a basement door behind the greenhouse. That's behind the whaling.
Yeah, I know where it is.
That's all I know.
I'm gonna go inside and see what's going on. I'm not just gonna leave the door open. I'm curious to
Means we
see
keep out of each other's business.
how this goes.
Okay, but where did you get the key from?
The janitor gave it to me. Nice fella. We talked about life and things that really, truly matter.
Okay.
None of this mess we're in. This jiving and juggling. What's it for? To feed our children, I guess.
Anything else I should know about the task? This weasel person, when he'll be home?
I'm more of a philosophical dock worker. I like to talk about the big picture stuff. Who I am, who you are, what we are fighting for.
Okay.
Who he is and what they're fighting for? This is interesting. Ask him about the Hardy Boys.
Do you know anything about the Hardy Boys?
Los Hardys? They're an independent militant group. A bit too high-strung, but it comes with the responsibility. They're sort of like you. Preserve the rule of law and all that. Except it's Everard's law. But really, they're just like you.
Is he actually comparing you, an officer of the law, to some neighborhood vigilantes?
There is only one law, friend, and that's me.
Why not? Must be nice being something else for a change. The rest of us are just folks.
Any idea who killed the hangman?
The mercenary, eh? Who could have killed him? That's indeed the question. Why even do such a thing?
Okay, let's change the topic. Alright, let's get it. Let's go check out the dead body. Oh my god, please, with these fucking stairs, man. Like... This game was not designed for WASD. You can just feel it. Time to see if you kill Kuno. Yeah! Sweet. I'm probably going to wrap up in a bit. I want to check the footprints as well. I forgot to do that.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by workers. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here.
Get an exact count.
8 pairs of boots have shuffled back and forth in the mud. Where else have we seen a gang of men in work boots? That's right. The Hardy Boys in the mess hall of whirling in rags.
Go over them one by one.
1. Standard work boot.
To uproot the tree.
Steel reinforced toes. Number 46.
He's tall enough to get him
Just
down, I
Titus was
guess.
wearing in his booth. This is the big dick, Titus Hardy. The one with the ball cap on his head.
Interesting.
Is it? They didn't even bother to change boots. Putting them on the scene is easy. Maybe even too
I feel like they probably just... Like, I feel like these guys were just tampering with the crime scene to cover up who really murdered.
2. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 44. Either the blonde muscular guy, Glenn, or the young guy with a plectrum around his neck. 3. Hobnailed work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 43. The inked banger, perhaps. 4. Standard work boot. Number 45 or 46. Theo, the old smoker. You think you even see a tiny fleck of cigarette ash inside the print. Another standard work boot, reinforced toes, number 44, same as before. Either the musician, Eugene, or the muscle-bound blonde, Glenn. 6, light as air, same make of boot, but number 41. Small like a rat, shanky.
I should have gotten this earlier.
Better late than never, detective. The whole world is dark and the tracks burn in it with strange beauty. 7. The glowing outline of a standard work boot, number 46. The imprints are twice as deep as the others. The weight exceeds
fat guy.
200 kilograms. Fat Angus. Carrying something?
The body. And the last one?
8. Another standard work boot, number 44. There's an aberration in the pattern of the sole. The right sole is smoother, more worn. Curious. A missing 8th Hardy Boy.
7 sets of tracks, right? The Hardy Boys were here.
8, actually.
That's all? Interesting. Then one of them seems to be missing. Anything else out of the ordinary?
A leader like Titus doesn't let one of his guys out of sight easily, especially at a time like this.
An aberration, one soul is smoother than the other.
Interesting. Let's name it the Odd Soul. I wouldn't be surprised if this was the missing Hardy Boy. Wonder who he is.
Do you have any ideas?
Someone operating a workbench with a pedal? Like a joiner at the harbor? Or maybe a drummer?
He regrets it the moment he says it.
So one of the people we're looking for is a drummer.
No, it's not. Forget I said it. We are not looking for a drummer.
Can I
Perhaps it
obsess
could
about the
be a
drummer?
driver. A driver would wear out the right shoe before the left. The accelerator is on the right.
Nod
We
thoughtfully.
should keep our eyes open around the traffic jam. See whether anyone strikes out as a potential suspect. Seems prudent, no?
Yes, prudent. Light step.
I'm guessing that's the skinny Hardy Boy. The one with his front teeth missing.
You mean the rat face one?
Yes, well, he did look a bit like a rat. You're right. Do you think those prints belong to him?
Yes.
I could still be wrong, but I'm probably not.
Heavy one, 200 kilogram imprint.
200? This could be the combined weight of 2 people, one carrying the other who's tied up. Let's say a heavily built worker carrying a similarly built armored man. Maybe it was a fat Hardy Boy, the one sitting in the middle.
He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
Maybe it was a giant.
Maybe it wasn't.
There is real, palpable excitement in his voice at the prospect of it not being a giant.
But maybe it was. Just imagine it. A giant man at least 2.5 meters tall.
It could have been, but if it wasn't...
He waits for you to finish the sentence. It could have been one extremely obese person. Oh, it could have been Everett.
The fat guy from the mess hall isn't that obese. He's more like a farm boy. Definitely not 250 kilograms on his arm.
But
You have to
Everett
admit,
is.
He's the best fit we've got.
You're right. The fat guy from the booth was carrying
Possibly.
the victim.
Yes.
How old do you think these
A
tracks
week,
are?
maybe? 7 days would fit the time frame provided to us by the caller, who reported the hanging.
It is not impossible.
How do you know?
I pulled last week's forecast for coastal Havashol. 7 days below freezing. The day before, the day of his hanging, was the last warm day.
Correct again. Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state. The commotion here could have taken place a week ago.
What do you think happened?
What do I think? A mob of people brought something heavy to the tree. One of them was carrying the victim. They shuffled around, especially under the tree. Then, after hoisting him up, they stood in a semicircle facing his direction. At first glance, this appears to be a lynching.
Indeed. They all stood in a row here and looked at the tree.
So far, so good. Only one thing missing.
Of course, there were 8 tracks, but there are only 7 Hardy Boys.
Let him have his moment of joy. Nah, fuck that. I know, 8 tracks, 7 Hardy Boys.
Which one is missing, do you think? I'm going to say it was our odd soul.
So the odd soul was present at the lynching, but still isn't in the mess hall right now.
Yes. I doubt the Hardys are going to tell us who this person is. For now, it's best if we just keep our eyes open. I'm sure our investigation will eventually lead us to the odd soul.
Let me see what this cunt says.
The kid doesn't even look.
Oh, well, fuck him then. Oh, the body. Right, I should probably interact with it. I was about to walk away.
The corpse lies on the ground among the remains of an absolutely demolished pinewood branch. It's gently laid on one side.
Beautiful. Wipe a tear from your eye.
Mr. Mesrihat has done a good job. Nothing is too broken or compromised. The victim is ready for a field autopsy.
A field autopsy?
1. Investigation of the scene. 2. Initial examination of the victim. 3. Field autopsy. 4. Transportation of the body to the morgue. We are on number 3.
The fuck are they on about? Cop's gonna cut his shit up.
Got it.
The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath.
Trying to remove the boots.
I thought we decided to leave it to processing. Let's not turn this into some kind of circus.
Try to remove the dead man's boots again.
I thought we decided to leave it to processing. Let's not turn this into some kind of circus.
What exactly is a field autopsy?
Come on, officer. You know what a field autopsy is. You've done 100 of them.
Actually, it appears I have forgotten.
Fine. It's a 3-part form to be filled out on the scene by the detectives responsible. One takes notes, the other dictates. The goal is to establish cause of death.
Do we need a scalpel?
A scalpel is not always required. I hope this is one of those cases. Latex gloves are, however.
Do you have another pet?
Unfortunately, no.
Okay, I'll take it like a man.
And hygienically?
Yes.
I suggest I handle the physical part of the
autopsy.
Oh. And you take notes.
Why should I take these notes in my paperwork? Take out your ledger.
You see, the field autopsy form is the one on red copy of paper.
Open your ledger.
The dead man stares in silence as you crack open the ledger. The bright red paper is covered in boxes and lists describing the condition of his skin and organs in 3 parts. Above those, an 11-field info form needs filling out first. It begins with
assistant.
That's you.
Raphael Ambrosius Costo.
The corpse is in
I should have done the gloaming. Fuck, I forgot about that.
Lies there. The next box says
coroner's case number.
AK57.
Right. I'm just gonna write it down.
Next.
Name.
NA. Next.
Date of birth. Age.
Roughly 50.
Right, roughly 50.
The corpse looks ageless,
50.
like meat on a hook.
Race.
Mondial.
The pudgy mess of curdled meat looks neither mondial nor anything other.
Sex.
Fucky!
Jesus fucking Christ.
Male.
Pigs can have sex.
Right, fucky.
Naively, the lieutenant does not double-check your notes.
El bigo mistake, Lieutenant!
Date of death.
We're still going with March 4th.
Yeah.
What else? 9. Body identified by is non-applicable. 10. Case number is the same as the coroner's case.
KK57 0503 0815 listens motionless with the cargo belt still around his neck.
Evidence of
Only
treatment.
one box remains.
None. At least not after the initial examination.
A strange word. Treatment.
What exactly is treatment?
Interfering with the body's position or wounds post-mortem.
How did you not know that? Aren't you a cop? You're leaving a weak impression here. Say something sure-handed.
Didn't the footprints look like they was carried
They'd
over?
have to have incapacitated and carried him over. This man was more than a match for untrained dog walkers.
Your central nervous system recognizes this gesture. It's the stations of the breath. Ecclesiastic, religious in nature, a holdout from pre-Delorian burial rites. It takes him 2 seconds to perform. Then, somewhere in Jamrock North, a small wood shed behind Rosencrantz Row, Lieutenant Nick Feuerbach puts his hand to the chest of a small corpse, no larger than a monkey. It's raining outside, light drizzle. There is darkness in the shed. Elsewhere yet, an obese female sits in a wicker chair, her silhouette bull-like against the window. Outside, Grand Coudon. The day is turning dim for Sergeant Mac Dawson. Hand extended, he approaches, to make sure she is dead more than anything else. The building is tall, 7 stories, wind-wrapped in solitude. Most of the apartments are unoccupied. This was a suicide. The other, an accident. The small one. And so, all across Jamrock, Coal City, GRIH, 42 deceased persons found today. 42 stations of breath.
We should start the postmortem.
Jesus fucking Christ, turn the
The
page.
corpse cannot feel Kim's hand. on his chest. It no longer meaningfully interacts with its surroundings. A thicket of boxes and lists on red copier paper tries to answer why.
External examination summary.
Clothes. The deceased wears armored boots and white briefs. The make of the briefs is Babrodine, I think. Let's see.
Oh, see, it's happening.
Babrodine, yes. Inexpensive. Size M. Color white.
The disappointment is palpable. The red-haired thing was expecting something more lurid.
The boots are ceramic, vitreous enamel. They are fused to his skin from blood flowing downward post-mortem. Removal of the boots is left for processing.
When am I gonna get them?
Patience. After the autopsy, before the body is taken away, there will be a window of opportunity. After the lieutenant has gone to sleep. I hope this has helped you, my lead.
I see. Write it down. So after I convince him that I'm going to be going to sleep, I'm just going to head back down, grab his boots, and fucking go.
The upper torso is covered in a single, continuous tattoo, resembling a map of the night sky.
This is going to be
It
fun.
reaches from the right shoulder to the heart.
Fucking...
The ink is blue and white.
I'm just like, just wake up the next morning and I'm just wearing these bloody boots and just expect him to not say anything.
The assistant has a color photograph of the markings to be added to the case files as document A1. The photo is taken on the scene using a Trigat Mini. The deceased has a cargo lashing belt around his neck, tied with a hanging.
Jesus Christ, Kim is so
color
boring.
yellow, length 3 meters. There is a buckle on the other end.
This guy needs to have a drink.
Well nourished, athletically built.
Then I think we'd work well together.
1.8 meters, generally consistent with age, about 50. Preservation is good. Ambient temperature, below freezing. Body hair is light brown. Distribution is consistent with age. The deceased had male pattern baldness. Hair is combed back, short.
Man, can't imagine having that. Touch the corpse's hair before moving on.
His hair feels wet, soaked with rain. Cold to touch. Not that different from a living person after a swim.
Stroke his hair.
The stench is suffocating. Strands of dark brown hair start sticking to your hand, like thread off a rag doll's head.
Keep petting him.
More hair sticks to your hand. Hair off the rain-soaked head of a dead man. There are bumps and dips on the skull below. An alien landscape. There, dead man. You were someone's child. It's all over now.
There, baby.
The lieutenant watches you in silence.
Write it down.
That was some sick shit, psychopath.
Lividity is consistent with hanging. The head is congested. Contusions are present on the head, chest, and thighs, consistent with stones thrown. Low velocity.
Fucking low velocity? You think Kuno doesn't know what you're talking about? Velocity was fucking max. Talking shit about Kuno's velocity.
In addition, there are bite marks on the face, scalp, and chest, consistent with predation.
I'm not going to do the high velocity thing.
Get your mark.
Produces a small folding knife. With the other hand pulling on the belt, he starts cutting into the polyester. The stench is horrid. Right.
The steel wiring. There's too much of it. We need to remove the belt so we can get to the ligature mark.
You've got just the right tool for that. The chain cutters.
Oh yeah, I'm prepared. Pet the chain cutters.
The hanged man lets out a joyous little bubble of rot from his nose.
Oh. Good thing we got these chain cutters.
Always good to think ahead. Now, we need to cut the belt to see the ligature mark below. Carefully, with as much precision.
Am I gonna have a check for this, or can I just choose to botch it?
See, my pig is gonna fuck his head off.
No, he ain't. Your pig's a boring fuck.
58%. Oh, I can look for a good spot.
The belt is equally tight.
Oh, I thought maybe that would give me like a +1. All
All
right.
Over the edges like white bread.
Let's try not cut his head off, I guess.
After some
Damn it.
deliberation, you
That was a
slip the
crit
tension
as well,
into the knot
fuck.
tying the belt together. You squeeze the rubber handles together, sweat forming on your brow. Snap. The knot is slashed. Another cut, and the belt falls apart like a flower bouquet, revealing the dead man's neck and the dark red ligature mark around it.
The rope rises to a point, leaving a gap in the ligature mark. The suspension point is in the back of the neck.
As it ought to. This is where its grip on the curdled meat is gentlest, pulling up.
Hemorrhaging is observed on the skin, above and below the ligature mark. The mark is well pronounced, consistent with a drop from 1 or 1.5 meters.
Right
Chest is
down.
intact, normal contour. Abdomen is protuberant, pelvis intact, genitalia.
Uh-oh.
No! Let's get out and see!
I fucking knew it!
This is clearly what they've been waiting for, ever since the autopsy began. The lieutenant is trying to make it as boring as possible.
Genitalia is male and unremarkable. No evidence of injury.
Does it look like he was enjoying his moment of death?
Ah, yes, your hunch before. We can have a semen analysis requested from processing, if that's what you meant.
No, I was trying to get a psychic read.
No, you weren't, officer. It would be preposterous. Just write down if you request a semen, vaginal, and anal fluids analysis.
The corpse with his pants down does not have an opinion on the subject. All he has is genitals and a deathly odor.
Inspect the genitals.
The dead man's penis is average-sized, congested from the downward collection of blood. The testicles are uneven in length, hanging underneath. The genitalia is greenish. Marbling is present around the crotch. You should touch it.
All right.
Doesn't feel like anything. Just cold flesh under your finger. Unremarkable and unalive.
My pig's so fucking ill right now.
Oh, your pig's pretty sick, I gotta say.
Oh, is that all I can do? Okay, write it down. Add semen sample.
Back is symmetrical and intact. Upper and lower extremities are intact, but asymmetrical. There are all combat injuries on the right hand, thigh, and hip.
Bullets have bitten little pieces out of him. It must have been excruciating, especially the hip. Before you is a temple of pain that knew little tenderness in life.
No.
In
I was
addition,
thinking of something.
I see smaller, residual scars, too numerous to count, covering about 30% of his skin.
This is a body of a soldier or mercenary.
We have a real museum here. Battles, wars. Last item, hands.
Pick up the hand.
His flesh is cold, icy.
Pleased to meet you. Where are you from and what's your name?
My name is...
I'm only fucking with you.
Oh.
I know where you're from. From Cappadocia. And your name is Il Corbo. What can I do you for, Il Corbo de Cappadocia?
We've met before. I've touched your genitals.
That you have, Kobo, that you have. We're real tight that way. In that special way. We should do this more often. Be close like this, I mean.
Hands are clean. No sign of injury from struggling.
Are we expecting any?
I was. Maybe I'm just not seeing them. Honestly, the stench is making it hard for me to think at the moment.
Working so close to the fumes coming from the corpse must be hard. You realize suddenly that the lieutenant has been barely keeping it together these past 2 items.
Write it down. Oh my god, there's so many.
Well done. What next?
Can I leave this and come back to it? I can't save. At least not here, no. 'Cause I can't want to take it back. This is going to go on for ages. Okay, yeah, looks like I can come back to it. Alright, that's fine. Holy shit. Alright. It's getting a bit late. Let's see, streaming at the moment. Oh, Frel's playing the first Berserker, okay. He's on. We'll give him a raid on that. Slash raid Falcon. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and dip. I'll be back on tomorrow with probably more of this. Might do Fallout, we'll see. Might do something else. Who the fuck knows? But yeah. I'm hungry as hell, so goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.